I pressed it. Now, is it doing a new one or is it doing the one I scheduled?
On places to go. There's some kind of fucking rainbow you gotta follow and shit.
What noise are you making?
No idea. See, your live stream's coming up as test stream for tonight.
Test stream now. What? Well, that's not what I want.
I think streaming from OB a completely different kind of a scheduled streams. I don't know how, but I think scheduled streams are streams that you can only really do from. Hold on.
Well, I have this thing called Google.
Yeah. Because I remember trying to do a scheduled stream and I completely forgot about that. And yeah, it's fucking weird. So the stream that one person, which is probably me, is waiting on, I think that's oh fuck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this one because it does not actually. Well, no, I'll keep this going so we can set it up, and then when I actually figure out what I'm doing, then we'll do the thing.
Yeah, then we'll.
Let me switch to a black screen just because.
Oh, Jesus.
Because they don't need to see any of this.
I'm
looking at the Oreos website. It looks like there is a way to do it.
If there is, we can both learn something today.
Okay. Live events.
B.
Unless it only gives me that thing when.
You cut out.
Unless it only gives that to me when it's actually scheduled, but. Okay, hold it up.
Whatever you want.
What is going on? Oh no, they will experience buffering.
A buff, a buff, a buff, a buff, a bit of buff, a buff, a buff, I am the cheese.
Why isn't it showing me? Why is it not showing me anything on the side now? Alright, doesn't give that to me anymore. Because it was...
How to use OBS to live stream.
Okay, well, in the meantime, I'll at least change the name of this one to what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Would you be surprised if I said a lot of people have the same exact problem we're having right now? Okay. Do you want a link to this video that I'm using? Or are you on silent mode?
Oh, I forgot I
He's
muted my
on
mic. Oops.
I got a video that might help you out.
I mean, when I am seeing the other one, I'm not even seeing the other one show up on my channel right now, so I think this one, we're just gonna stick with this one. Actually, let me go to my Twitter to see if that what happens if I click on the other one. Unless it just,
Delete it?
I don't even. Let me actually, yeah, I could show up in actual videos here.
I am going to save this video for later, however, because I'm interested.
Yeah, you can put that one in the stash. In the stash.
Alright. Alright.
So how's everyone doing, even though we don't know what we're doing?
Yeah, how goes life? Oh boy.
Well, I can get rid of the unlisted videos for the Bohemian Rhapsody thing now. We'll do that later.
Now's as good a time as any, brother.
Okay, it's showing. It's showing up in here. It's just nothing. It's just that it's not live. So I don't know.
It doesn't need like a link. It doesn't need like anything specific. Is it even asking for anything like that?
Well, like, let me switch to what I'm seeing here. So, like, I'm seeing this one that we did by OBS automatically, but I'm seeing this one. Right. So...
Okay. Now I see what you're talking about. Jeebus.
Da, 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 da.
I had to peg this because you're starting a whole new stream when you stream on OBS.
Yeah.
Because it's scheduled a day for whatever reason.
Well, the reason I scheduled the event is just so people actually knew that it was happening.
You planned this whole thing.
No. I mean, I planned for there to be one. It's just I didn't know that it would break.
This is something we should work on, though.
Well, that's why I tried to start like 10 minutes earlier, but that's just that starting 10 minutes early didn't do anything for us.
And now we're 5 minutes fashionably late.
James is in midnight. As in, it's midnight over there.
What? That it's midnight.
So he's clearly in the UK. That's good to know. I know people in the UK. This would be good information if it wasn't already something I knew. Should tell Jack to get in here. He's not gonna want to do this. Okay, so well, there's 4 people here.
I'm one of them.
Wait, does that count me now too?
Maybe. I don't know.
It better not count me in my own stream. Yeah, the screen's black right now just because we're trying to figure things out. I don't know why it's not doing the... Oh, I mean, I closed that out now, so that's probably why.
Time being, we've run into technical difficulties due to a overthrown Hail Mary of a situation.
No, I think the situation is just that we didn't know what we were doing. No. No. Okay, why is it like that one, but it isn't like this? I'm trying to put the picture in as the thing. Well, I can do this, and then you see it. But like, okay, well, I guess I
Hear
have
you,
to
but
see me
you
going through like the websites and everything to talk about everything, but just I kind of wanted to just show that the whole time.
Oh, now I can hear you. Great.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
No. You kept cut.
So do you.
Try something then. Sound now, Jeff.
Hi.
Hello. Do I sound far away from my mic, or is it
No.
okay?
Dogs are dumb.
Yet again, you are cutting out like a maniac.
Rob, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. This is on the stream. Oh. Are you decent now,
Rob, are you
son?
there?
Yes, I'm here. Oh boy. Where did all... There we go. There's a bunch of sounds. Is the speaker icon on it?
Oh my god, I accidentally pressed the mute button on my mic. That's why I couldn't hear you.
Jesus, tap dan... Okay.
My dog started
Well, at
barking,
least it's...
and then I tried to click the mute button, and I think I hit both at the same time.
It could have.
I wasn't panicking. I was just confused.
That's why I said we are not panicking. This is all going according to plan. This is how you thrills and shit. This is what Steven Spielberg did in Jaws. Just drag you along for a little bit. Make you see happening. And then boom! No more laundry.
Okay. I still don't know why it's not showing doing the actual image I want.
Let me try clicking off this stream and maybe you'll stop. Okay. See, I don't know what you said, so I don't even know if you're like still there or not. Okay. All right. Because I didn't know what she was discussing.
That do anything? Oh, okay, so I can drag the image into it, and that'll work.
Jesus Christ. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
Okay, so hopefully when the stream catches up, I'll actually see it. If it ever shows up. Oh, there it is. Okay, great. I did it.
Will did a thing, and now he's realigning it. Yeah. Look at Sonic, that smug prick.
Great. I'll grab my stuff.
Okay.
Delete that.
We've got to fix it because you're cutting out every 50.
Okay. I have a solution to that.
What is that?
It's called I just don't leave the Discord window and it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, you should totally do that. You sound crisp. Hey, HD Rumble.
And then I'll just have to have you be the one looking at the chat for most of the time, and then I'll just check the actual stuff we need to talk about.
Okay.
Don't
well,
worry,
we have
in
some
the post-upload, I'm just going to cut past all this.
Yeah. And we got some clapping emojis, and that's nice. That's supportive. Okay. All right. I cry myself to sleep at night. Oh, wait, this is on stream. Oops.
I think you forgot
Can
what we're doing. Okay, so who all is still here?
I see two watching now?
If you're still here, tell us.
I think in this stream.
Okay, so generally what this stream is gonna be, it's gonna be half just if you guys ever want to ask questions to either of us, you can just do that and just be fun. And second, the main thing was just gonna be going over what happened this weekend. For those who don't know, this past weekend was New York Toy Fair, which basically, if you don't know what that is, it's E free for the toy industry.
And it shows you just how fucking broke you're gonna be.
Assuming you like to buy things. And I know that at least a decent chunk of the people that subscribe to this channel are going to be interested in the one thing because I did that poll today to see what kinds of topics they'd be interested in, and about immediately 88% of the people just said kaiju.
Oh boy.
It's like the closest thing would be 8% video games.
I think we can make do with 8%
So I
video
think
games.
a lot of the people that subscribe to me just want to talk about big lizards.
Hey man, I know that feeling.
Your channel also has it in the name.
Yeah, that's true. Anonymous knows what's up though. Oh yeah. And Trekzilla 54 is here. Hello, sir.
Hello, good sir. He saw the other stream earlier. Yeah, apparently OBS can't do scheduled streams. This is a learning experience for all of us.
Yep. We're learning as we're going. So this time next year, we'll know not to do that.
I mean, assuming I don't stream it others sometime soon. Black. Words.
Yo, yo, yo. It's a little embryo.
Oh.
I'm not that old, am I? People remember that, right?
Alright, let's see. So Jaleesa is here. I think she's been camping out for a while.
Bless.
Anonymous Moose is here. He just showed up. That's nice. Good to see
Is it
you,
moose
dude.
or mouse?
I was thinking of like the chocolate dessert.
You see, that would be a lot funnier. I like that. Anyway.
Shrexo, I saw him the other one. I'm gonna assume our good friend James left because yeah, it's like midnight over there. He can go to sleep. This will be re-uploaded later in an edited form with like proper pictures for various things. I'm just like recording this now live stream just so we can actually, not have to record separate audio files.
That would probably come out to at least an hour to 2 hours long. So
plus this way we can just like also get like some audience interaction, have fun there.
Yeah, because that's always fun.
Also, there are now only 2 people here.
Only 2? Oh.
Oh, okay, so the chocolate dessert is spelled with 2 S's. Never mind.
Okay. You know
so
what?
It's a pun off of the non... Okay, fine. Look, William doesn't think. I write my scripts once and then forget to proofread them.
See? At least you write scripts. For the most part, I don't.
Well, most of your videos are live.
Most of them, yeah. Yeah. Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them, yeah. Once Rob's Godzilla Room Reviews is done and over with, that's going to change, though. That's for damn sure.
Is there just nobody coming? I mean, at this point, you might as well just hang out a bit until more people show up. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, this will be a post-upload anyway, so... do we want to start talking about plastic now, or do we want to just, wait for people to show up?
Well, 2 people just showed up, so that's something.
Okay, well, they're also going to be, 30 seconds behind, because that's how latency works, Rob. You know that.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, we got a question.
Oh, we got one. Yeah, I had the chat up, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll definitely be answering that. Then, I mean, the first topic we're gonna do is we were gonna break this up into by company, but we're also gonna front load with 2 subjects in particular, which is a lot of things. The first subject was gonna be Godzilla by default because that's why most of you guys are here.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll just take that off right off the bat. What are your thoughts on the NECA figures? Well, overall, I like all of, NECA's probably just my favorite company for this in general, not just because of Godzilla, just because of a lot
quality
of other
figures.
Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the stuff I own by them is also the horror stuff.
Yeah, and
like my NES Jason just came in last week. Oh hey, Big Cam, how's it going? It's weird because I'm looking at the NECA stuff and I heard they got to use the actual CG models for help to sculpt them. So they actually look slightly more accurate to the movie than the monster arts do, which the monsters are also supposed to be stylized anyway.
Yeah, they've always taken our stylistic approaches to a lot of the Godzilla designs,
least, right? Because I know originally it was supposed to be the actual thing.
I think they started deviating from the mothership with the God,
right?
which
that one was based on concept art.
Yeah, I think that was actually based on Yuji Sakai's concept art, which is honestly just a tiny bit different from what we originally got, but
it's more long.
Yeah, and he looks awesome. So
yeah,
and you could stab somebody's eyes out with that guy. So
the 4 that we got from NECA were Godzilla 19 and Mothra, Rodan, and then the atomic breath version of Godzilla.
And they all look utterly fantastic.
I appreciate the basis for Mothra and Rodan.
Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that Mothra comes with a larva form of her as well.
Which I'm going to assume is only 1 larva in the movie instead of the usual 2.
Yeah, because I think it's just her from larva to moth. I don't think she's laying any eggs in this movie.
Oh, yeah, because at that point then they have to have the larva be the ones that end the movie, and that's... no.
Yeah,
since we've... It to be Mothra that ends the movie.
Yeah. But who knows for future movies?
I'm probably just from the first wave just going to get the Mothra and wait for the atomic version of Godzilla.
I'm just going to get all of them. I have all of them pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, I get that $4 shipping.
Whoa, 2 baked hams.
I'm Baked Ham. Hi, Baked Ham. I'm Dad.
I am the cheese. I am the most important character.
I am better than both the salami and the bologna combined.
Oh, thank God. But, yeah, I like the NECA figures. I definitely like them a lot more than the SHMA figures.
Okay, I guess we just need to immediately get into the controversial, one of the 2 controversial things about NECA this year, though. We're gonna start with the one that we're gonna start with the one that I think doesn't matter at all. Which I know people are going to disagree with me on this one immediately. NECA said that currently is not in their plans to do a Ghidorah.
Which is perfectly fine.
And, I get it, because, you want to complete the set, you want to get all the monsters, but at the same point, it's, the reason they're saying is that they don't know if it would sell right now, which a lot of people are calling that out, because it's oh, it's King Ghidorah, it's the ultimate nemesis, of course he'd sell. But, I just want to make this very clear. I think a lot of people are forgetting something very important when it comes to Godzilla. In that Godzilla is not mainstream. Godzilla is not mainstream.
No. As much as you think he is, he really isn't.
Yes, the Godzilla fans will buy King Ghidorah. Problem is that the Godzilla fan base is quick to forget just how small we are.
Yeah, we are
like this. We're not that big.
We're
But
not
this is
Marvel and
the
Disney.
first time since probably '98 that a Godzilla film is getting this huge press in the States. Like,
Yeah.
we've never had this before.
Yeah, this is
So
almost.
to see all these different companies making as much merch as they are is just incredible, but like it's also kind of a gamble because they're just guessing that this is going to be popular.
And we're
Because
getting a lot of
2014,
fucking merch.
because 2014 was kind of like a surprise hit in a way, because like people didn't know that was going to be as well received as it was. So now to see like
Yeah.
this one people
Like,
are so excited about, it's just kind of like, is this actually real excitement or is it just, whatever? Yeah, you do need
well,
a high IQ to get Godzilla.
you do.
You really
It's
do
way
need to
more
have such a high
intelligent than
IQ in
people
order to
think.
understand Godzilla versus King Ghidorah from 1991.
No, 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 no. You need a truly high IQ to appreciate the mastery and brilliance of Godzilla 98. Let's be honest here.
I mean,
It's
since
the
when you
most
heard?
hated Godzilla movie ever because nobody understands it. It took such a huge artistic stance. My tongue is going numb just saying this.
And then Rob died. The end.
Yep. Totally dead.
So this is like the first time I see this, and you're looking at these things. You know that they're all gonna have to be like in scale of each other, right? Have
Yes.
you seen King Ghidorah in the new movie? He's
He's fucking
basically
huge.
twice the size of Godzilla.
Yeah.
The Godzilla figures themselves
Yeah.
are about 6 inches tall. So Ghidorah would probably be like what, almost a foot tall with like what, 2 feet wingspan. That thing's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
NECA would
Yeah.
not be able to sell that thing at like the usual $25-$30. That thing would have to cost like what, $70, 80.
70 at the highest, maybe 80. Just, I mean, it's
Which,
the wings. It's the
yeah,
wings.
and like a casual fan, not even a fan, but just like the average consumer would be looking at that and like, that looks cool, but I don't really know this character. I'm not gonna buy that.
That's way too much money for me to waste on a character I don't know that well.
And like, yeah, the Godzilla fans would buy it, but they'd be the only ones. And I'm gonna point this out. Um, yeah, NECA makes Godzilla stuff, but their biggest pull is Alien, Predator,
Yes.
the horror stuff. That's their big money makers. This is just
As
like a
you can tell,
side thing they're doing for just because they can. Yeah,
yeah.
they have Crash
The guy-
Bandicoot, but they're not really focusing on it.
That Spyro figure does look pretty Liddy Van Diddy, though.
We'll get to Spyro, don't worry.
Yeah, I know. But I completely get what you're saying because, I mean, just when compared to Godzilla, look at how many Jason, Freddy, and Alien figures we get a year. Like, we get a lot. And they sell really quickly.
And they have 1.5, 2.5 of them right now on display.
I have none. Just
one.
one.
I mean, at Toy Fair.
Oh.
I'll explain what I meant by 2.5 later. But it's just like it would not be profitable for them to sell it at like the normal price for people that would buy them, and other people wouldn't do it. And like some people suggested, oh, just put bendy wires in the necks.
And then you're going to complain when you get the figure, it has bendy wires and it's not working the way you want it to, or the bendy wires are broken.
Yeah, because I just think of that and just think to immediately the first Xenomorph I got for them, and it had the bendy wire exposed from the tail out of the box.
Yep.
And you know that's just going to happen with someone's, and like, yeah, that would not work.
And somebody's going to throw a bitch fit.
So, no. And the Monster Arts needs a stand to hold it up with the wings anyway.
The Monster Arts one has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking stands for it?
And I get the point how people like, if you're making like stop motion stuff, like I know a lot of people do, some people do that. Like, yeah, of course you'd want the articulate one. You wouldn't want the Bandai or the Jax. But
yeah,
point,
because
if you really are that big in that, you probably were gonna get the Monster Arts anyway.
More than likely.
Mind you, that's you also want to save money, which is why people were hoping for the NECA. Like, yeah, it's disappointing they're not making it, but I'm not gonna actively witch hunt them for it because at that point you were complaining about a fucking toy. How old are you? It's like you're getting actually angry about them not making your dinosaur dragon toy. Guys, calm down.
Or as the father in a comic book shop once said to his child that I unfortunately witnessed, three-headed golden Godzilla figure. I kid you not, this kid picked up Ghidorah with his name on the front of the box and said, "Dad, who's this?" He's like, "Oh, well, son, I guess that's three-headed golden Godzilla."
Just brings a smile to your face.
I ran out of that shop very, very quickly so I could scream into my face.
How do you scream into your
Not
own
a good time.
face?
Easy. You get a mirror and you scream at it. Boom.
That's screaming at a mirror, not your own face.
Yeah, but you're screaming at a mirror that's reflecting.
You know, this reflects.
Boom. What?
I don't know, you were choppy there, but I don't think it mattered.
No. I didn't say anything of importance. The major thing is stop complaining that NECA's not making a King Ghidorah figure right now or ever.
And they didn't say they're not making it, period. They said it's not in their plans. If the Rodan and Mothra sell well, then they'll know, okay, people, there is more of a market for this.
So instead of canceling your pre-orders, keep your pre-orders and just buy the figures.
If you need a Ghidorah, just get the monster arts and then get the NECAs for everyone else. I don't see why this is a problem.
I don't get it either. I really don't. Like, I'm biased in saying it, but NECA personally has the better looking figures this time around. So why not support them and get the SHMA version of Ghidorah if you really need to?
Immediately that they have the objectively better ones, because that's all up to debate. I mean, I prefer the NECA just because it's not $180.
Well, yeah.
But also just because, like, there's also the matter of availability. These things are going to be available at Target, GameStop, your local comic book store.
Toys Corner.
Yeah, Jeffrey's Toy Box, if that ever becomes a thing again.
It'll happen. I'm just saying, like, right off the bat, like, from what we've seen from both of them, I'm team Camp NECA. That's all.
Oh, also, we didn't answer the second half of his question. What's your favorite NECA figure from the King of the Monsters line? Atomic Godzilla.
Atomic Godzilla.
I like that the breath effect has two parts. So you can just have the straight beam and then you can have the impact on it.
And I just love the different shades of blue that they used on Godzilla. He just looks so very cool.
By the way, if you guys ever have any questions, just ask us.
Any questions at all?
Like, it doesn't even need to be specifically about this. It can just be anything in general with the channel or about us, anything.
You can even ask, I don't know, what's your favorite food or something? I don't know.
Pizza.
Pizza, indeed.
So we talked about the NECA ones. We lightly touched on SH Monster Arts, but they weren't really much of a Toy Fair reveal. So I guess next will be Bandai.
Oofa.
You want to talk about the plushies first?
They're so wonky and cute at the same time.
Well, I mean, the plushies are always going to have some degree of wonk to them just because they're plush.
Burning Godzilla plushie looks like he's seen some shit. Like, he looks like he's gone through some shit.
Well, that makes sense because it's Burning Godzilla.
Well, yeah, he has seen and gone through some shit, but the plushie itself... No.
Did you see what happens in that fight with Destroyer? He gets messed up.
Yeah, him and his son. Spoilers.
Well, his son comes back to life. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. Emotional times. But no, the plushies look great. I mean, for what they are, they look great. I don't know if I'm going to invest in any of them just because Bandai, talk about it really, coming out the door swinging.
I do want to touch on one thing though with the plushies that I do like. It's not just Godzilla, Rodan, Ghidorah, and Mothra. There's like a Mecha Godzilla thrown in there. There's multiple versions of them that are smaller, and there was a green one somewhere mixed in there that no one really touched upon, but it kind of looked like a Biollante.
A Biollante plushie?
That's what I kind of got out of it. I haven't really been able to get a clean shot at it, but I just saw like a green plushie with an open mouth and sharp teeth, and like I couldn't
Dude,
tell if that was supposed to be just another Godzilla or if it was Biollante.
that's got to be Biollante. It's got all of her trademarks.
What, green and teeth?
Yeah.
I think we left out the most important trademark being plant.
I was going to say stomach, but all right.
That's the second other trademark.
Well, yeah. I would need to see more of these things, mainly just due to they were prototypes.
Oh, Rob, one of your favorite people's here.
Hey, Kelly.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Kelly, if you ever have any question you want to ask, it doesn't need to be about the stream itself. Just anything, just say so. We can interrupt wherever, we can drop whatever we're doing at any time because we have no shame.
We have no shame, and we have all the time in the world. We just don't have all the love in the world.
There's no end time for this. It's just until you get through everything or get bored.
Yeah, like we're just we're going out there.
Also, we never asked if we're too loud or too quiet.
Kelly, how is our volume levels? Please let us know. I hate that I always ask you this question. Literally, every time I'm in a stream, I always ask Kelly, how's the volume going?
Hey, Kelly, how's our volume going?
Yeah, how's our volume going?
Hey, well, remember one time we asked Kelly how the volume was on the stream?
Well, yeah, we do it so fucking often. Ooh, Scooby-Doo.
What's new?
So what are we going to talk about next?
We're still on Bandai.
Oh, we're still on Bandai? Okay.
We're talking about the plushies right now. So, Bandai US, Bandai Creations, if you want to call them that, they still show up some of the stock they already have in stores, but their main news was, okay, Rob is loud and Will is a little quiet.
Kelly, how about now? I've moved the mic further away from my mouth.
We're only going to get the answer in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So the main news, Rob, this news excited you the most because you actually care about that.
Yes, indeed I do.
I mean, I care, but like I'm not going to buy it for two very important reasons.
Size and price.
Yeah, and I don't even want the answer to the second one.
To be completely honest, at this point, it's like that's going to be the last of that series that I will ever buy, more than likely. So, might as well do it with a bang, right?
Isn't it the first and last?
Huh?
Because that's like the only super giant thing they have, right?
Oh, I was just talking about the series in which said the series of movies.
Oh, last the anime. Okay.
Yeah.
They're bringing over the Japanese super giant anime Godzilla.
The Bandai Premium Super Giant Jumbo Anime Godzilla.
Comment if you actually know what that means.
Yeah, if you know what Bandai Premium means, you're a real motherfucker out there.
Doesn't it just mean that it's only available on the internet?
It's only available on a specific website, which means people will buy more than one and then jack up the price.
Which was already jacked up to begin with.
Yeah, well, it is a big figure. I mean, it's 50 centimeters. It like you could stand that thing on your chest and you'd feel the weight of it.
How big is it again?
50 centimeters.
How much is that in America?
I would say it would probably come up to your kneecap.
I'm going to stand up real quick.
Yeah, stand up real quick.
That's smaller than I thought. Okay.
I've seen pictures of like people holding it in Japan, and it looked like you were holding somewhat of a toddler, a small child.
So like 2.5 feet.
Yeah, maybe like around that. Let me check.
Who's being rude? Kelly, who's being rude? Are we bad?
Let's see. 19.685 inches.
What?
50 centimeters to inches is 19.685.
Oh, so it's just like, huh? Okay, so it's like a quarter scale NECA figure. Okay.
Let
I
me see
guess
if I
that's
could find
probably
like.
about as big as I thought. I guess I don't know.
Let me see if I.
In the meantime, did Bandai announce anything else?
Aside from their King of the Monsters line, they have not announced else. And especially since their Godzilla 2019 already has the atomic breath feature on it, I doubt we would get any kind of crazy variant of that unless it's a theater exclusive.
Okay, so we're talking about Bandai Japan there, right? Not just Bandai America.
Oh, oops.
Because Bandai America is just like the stuff they already have out, and then the giant one. So Bandai Japan didn't announce anything new then.
No, they haven't announced anything new as of yet.
Okay,
And Bandai America, literally, all they announced was Mega Godzilla, as it's going to be called. Though I do
he doesn't even have a
imagine.
Mega Buster.
I mean, that would be cool, no?
I mean, he's kind of blue.
Yeah, he's a little bit of everything.
He's a plant.
So.
That's the furthest thing from a robot as possible.
Well, I mean, he's got magnets and shit.
Electromagnetic, yeah, but he's not a magnet. I can't put him on my fridge.
Okay. I mean, you probably. I mean, I don't know how you would put a big thing like that on your fridge, but you know.
A really big fridge. Have you seen The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars?
Yes, I have, and what an amazing fucking movie that was.
By the way, if you're still here, say hi in the comments.
Say hi in the comments. Ask some questions.
Because I have low self-esteem.
And I cause discomfort because I'm Eddie.
For fuck's sake. Next up for Godzilla is Diamond Select.
What did they unveil?
So they had a couple things. The first main thing would being, you know, their Venomates line.
Oh yeah, the really smooth looking mofo's.
So like they're mini mates but vinyl versions of them. They basically kind of look like pop version of Lego.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, they have some Godzilla versions of those, which don't really look so much like Venomates as they do just kind of like not quite like the Tokyo vinyl stuff that Bandai did back a couple years ago, but something like that.
A little akin to the Tokyo vinyl that
they have like
somewhat.
They look kind of thick chested, like
yeah,
blocky. They showed those off.
They look like thick boys.
They have some banks going on. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think they had banks going on.
Yeah,
Actually, let me double check.
The one with the really big eyes, the really cartoony, chibi looking one, that's a bank. And the 1954. Well.
No, I think you're looking at Monogram.
Oh, that's Monogram. God damn it.
We'll get to them. Okay, no, okay, I'll check to see if Diamond had banks, but the main thing that Diamond had was they're doing full out gallery statues. Because one of the Diamond is mostly known for like articulate action figures, and then their gallery statues. And they're doing Godzilla gallery statues now. So they have one of Godzilla bursting out of the ocean and one of King Ghidorah bursting out of the ocean.
Oh, those yes, those I saw, and they look rather nice, rather beautiful.
Those would probably be about their usual price for the gallery statues, about $40 to $50.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, that's what the Sonic one I got cost.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's usually what they do for the gallery statues. Actually,
James is back.
Oh boy, he's back. He commented on the last one before I had to delete it because it was wrong. Diamond, where are you?
How much does it weigh? Place it on your chest. If it breaks a rib, it's a heavy boy. And yes, resellers are rude. but not anymore. Also, I sent a picture of the thing next to a human being.
Okay, is that in? Oh, okay, there it is.
It doesn't really help much, but it's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
That's a very big boy. I can't wait.
Okay, I'm just on the Torok website now. This will make things go quicker.
Now nobody can say I don't have any potted plants down here. Kill me.
Rob, are there any questions?
No. Just James saying hi.
Okay.
And Kelly saying that resellers are rude.
That's the wrong one.
How about that TV spot? Rodan and Ghidorah going at it. Mountain Titan. Holy shit. That's some.
Okay.
That's some
here's
Texas
Diamond.
Pete's right there.
Okay, I'm look at the Diamond pictures now. Yeah, they have the Vinny Mates. They have one of 1954, 2000, and Mechagodzilla.
Which I'm down with.
They have the
Always
Godzilla
down
gallery statue and the King Ghidorah gallery statue.
The King Ghidorah one looks beautiful. I mean, they both look beautiful, but holy Christ.
Okay, so that was all they had. Looks like they have a Gypsy Danger Bus, though.
I didn't know people were still making Pacific Rim anything.
There was a Soul Shogoken that they did a couple years ago. Well, that was obviously a Bandai Tamashii Nations Shogoken, but actually no, that was last year for Uprising. They made the Pacific Rim 1. Yeah.
Yeah, those figures disappeared pretty quickly.
Well, the Robot Spirits, I think I can still find at GameStop because no one bought them.
Yeah, but you don't live in New Jersey, where shit disappears and never comes back.
Good point. Rob just moved to Pennsylvania. It's fine.
That's true. That could honestly happen, since I could really live anywhere I wanted to.
So then why'd you pick fucking Wyoming?
What?
I can live anywhere I want to. Chooses Wyoming instead.
No.
That'd be what you would do.
No. Kelly asked, what would you commission as a collectible?
So, like, you're just asking, like, one thing that we'd like to see more than anything, I guess?
I don't know.
One idea that I would have, I would love to see if NECA would one day make an Audrey 2.
I would buy that.
That is Audrey 2, the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
The singing plant.
Yeah. Like, make, like, a 10-inch tall Audrey 2. Like, obviously, like, the articulation wouldn't be the best thing ever. Like, I would more so just want it as, like, a statue type deal. But, like, if they could ever, like, make a detailed Audrey 2, that'd be amazing.
That would be Will's busted nut figure right there.
I mean, I already got one Grail figure recently because they reissued the NES Jason.
Which I need to get, because I only have the cloth version.
So that was Diamond. Next is Monogram. If you don't know who they are, they're those guys who make those chibi keychains you see all the time at grocery stores and Target, at Walmart.
And now they're doing Godzilla.
They have you probably saw like their DC and Marvel stuff. They had like the horror one recently. I have the Reagan keychain on my keys. They're doing 2 sets of Godzilla keychains, one for King of the Monsters and just one for just Godzilla in general.
And I think I'm going to skip those, to be completely honest.
I mean, I would buy like 1 or 2 of them, and then that'd be it.
I have a very addictive personality.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
What's that? You're getting all of the NECA Godzilla King of the Monsters line?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you know what? We didn't touch on the 62er poster version of the for NECA, but like that's not new, so it's fine.
To keep it short, poster version of 1954 is fantastic. Love that it comes with the breath effect. 1962, I'm still waiting to be put up on NECA's eBay or Amazon shop so I can get it before.
The shipping calendar date for that is tomorrow, so it should be going up tomorrow then on Amazon and eBay.
I hope so. Oh, we have another question.
You're gonna do some Godzilla-based videos in the build-up to the new movie. Um, Maybe if I get the proper ideas for it. The main thing right now is that I already have like the next couple of videos planned out. There's the first one I'm doing. Hopefully, we can get it done for like either end of this week, probably not, or next week. I'm not gonna say what that one is because I want that one to be more of a surprise since it's already so close. I'm working with Jaleesa and Citizen Hal on that one as well, so it's gonna be a freeway collab video. Rob's not in it, but that's okay. He doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. Plus, I have a whole week of Godzilla content that's going to be leading up to King of the Monsters anyway, so I'm going to be busy.
If you like Godzilla content, subscribe to Rob. He does like a lot of figure reviews and discussion videos too.
Just don't be surprised when they're, when it's all done.
He also does a lot of music videos as well for albums and such.
I'm going to be doing more of those in the future.
As far as I go, right now, the next couple of videos, or after that, after this one, what I want to do is I want to do a video on The Mighty Kong, which is the 1998 direct-to-video animated King Kong movie.
Which I think I actually own on VHS.
Of course you do.
More than likely. And we got another question.
But, I'm still answering this question.
Okay, yeah. My bad.
Because I'm just saying what the next couple of videos are going to be since you got... I'll cut this out of the post upload just because I don't want it to be spoiled. So you four get to know immediately.
You hear that?
But the next video, after one I'm working on with Jaleesa and Hal, will be The Mighty Kong. I want to do a proper review of that one since, aside from Big Jack Films, I haven't really heard of anyone doing anything really about that movie. And even then, his video was just like a light go-over. The main issue is finding a way to actually watch it. I know Amazon has it up on digital now, so that's helpful, but I need like the actual download to be able to edit it.
So that'll be nice.
The main thing with that video also be I'm using that as the springboard to talk about the King Kong Broadway show. As far as when that video would happen, if you notice on the community tab, I said I have the next 3 to 4 videos planned out. That's because that video is the one that depends on whenever the cast album drops. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing that one sooner or later. It's just a matter of when am I actually going to be able to listen to it. And then after that, the next video, this is the one that I know would be like the worst performing one just because it's kind of a niche subject. But it's one that I actually really want to make. It's about one of my favorite bands, the Proto Men.
Ooh.
And I just want to do like a video like analyzing the albums, like going over like the story and just talking about it. It's just something I want to do, so that will be like the last videos I have planned out right now that I want to make. So hopefully you guys are interested in that one and those. As far as Godzilla itself, it's just a matter of what ideas I have. Because like I have some other kaiju content planned out as well for later that I need to get to, but those aren't actually Godzilla inherently. Just like I can obviously compare them, but I don't have any for him specifically right now aside from like a trailer discussion or something. If I come up with anything, I'll do it. As far as right now, I don't know what the next actual Godzilla video will be besides this right now.
And there you have it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the non-Godzilla Toho films? The thing is that there's a lot that I haven't really gotten to see. Like, one of the things I made clear of, like, when I did the ranking videos is that if I haven't seen them, I can't really talk about that. I can, like, just go off what I know from them. Like, if I watch, like, a scene here or there, or, like, going through, like, reviews or trailers, clips. Like, I haven't actually watched Space Amoeba or Varan in full. I've just seen bits and pieces. I've watched Gargantuas and Mothra and... Have I seen actual Rodan? I think I may have seen Rodan on... TCM when they showed it once, maybe, or if it was on demand. There's really not that many that I actually really have watched all the way through, just because like I can't go to Walmart and buy a DVD of some of these stuff. The rights are all over the place,
which is unfortunate because a lot of Toho's movies that either came before or after the original Godzilla, they were really, really good, like really fucking good. Like Matango, I believe that's what it was called. The giant mushroom people movie.
Yeah, that one. I think that one's available relatively easily, right?
Yeah, you can get that on DVD on Amazon, something like that. But
Yeah. It's
that
just
was
in.
good.
I know, like last year, at one point, Criterion got the rights for like most of the Showa films that didn't have rights already. So hopefully they'll be
Yeah,
putting those down on DVD and Blu-ray soon, so you can get the copies of them. So like I
I
know like
imagine it
proper
must.
thoughts. Like
Yeah, I
there is
imagine
a Varan DVD, yeah, but like I don't know how good quality. Well, then again, they didn't get the rights for Varan either. Oh,
no,
we didn't actually
but
talk about what was in those other those keychains. We'll get to that after the questions.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, so I like Gargantras. I like
yes,
Mothra.
yes.
That's really all I got to say. If you guys want to follow me on Letterboxd, if you have one, you can do so. SpaceTree88. So have fun there.
What
Uh,
time period
if
are the proto
if you
men
do a
from?
breakdown on the history of all the monsters and what your theory on what could occur in. Oh, you mean like So do you mean like just history of all the monsters in general, or just like for the MonsterVerse? Is that what you're asking? So what time period are the Proto Men from? Um, are you asking in universe or in the context of us in this universe? In real life, the first
Dem-
album was 2005, and then the second album was 2009, and then we're still waiting on Act 3. So there are 2000s. They're modern right now. They do shows all the time. They go to MagFest basically every year. They've been touring for a lot. They did a cover album back in 2015, which is one of the most elaborate excuses to do a cover album I've ever heard. There's a reason I want to talk about them. Don't worry.
I believe you.
Yeah, so yeah, 2005, 2009, 2015. Right now, we got their first single for Act 3 back in 2015. It's just they're basically perfectionists. What you mean the band? Yes, the band, the Proto Men. If you're wondering why it sounds like Proto Man from Mega Man, I'll elaborate on that when we actually get to that video.
Coming soon to
LT,
Space
do you
Tree
know who this band
Studios.
is? Because if you do, you're my friend. What genre are they? Um. Oh,
Awesome.
that is a good question. I'm just
Just
gonna
say
say
awesome.
rock. I'm just gonna say rock. Their their albums are concept albums. They tell a story. Like if a character has like one genre that attached to them, then they'll be singing that style. The main song you probably know from them is "Light Up the Night," which is a very 80s inspired synth rock song. It was in Rock Band 4 if you played Rock Band 4. I feel like I'm somehow responsible for even getting that in there because I kept asking Harmonix to put that in their survey, and then they put it in the game. Oh, good. So, okay, you're my new best friend, LT. Okay, yeah, a more
Will made a
in-depth
new
breakdown of
friend.
the ones involved in the new movie, as I know you did quick analysis of all the monsters recently. Uh, that would probably happen after the movie comes on Blu-ray, so I could actually like get the footage and, you know, I have to actually watch it a couple times to see it. I know there's already like timeline videos that people have made like about the MonsterVerse. Like, I think Danger Val and Mr. H probably have done that before.
Yeah, and it's
Uh,
pretty straightforward.
D-Man's probably done it too. He's usually
Mm.
pretty thorough.
Oh, he's very thorough. Bless that man.
He's younger than us, so
Uh, Credits.
I think he's only in high school and he's already doing this basically as a job.
In college.
Was he college or I thought he was high school?
If he's in college, I think it might be his first year in college because he's said in a couple videos that he's going back to school that might actually just be seasonal breaks. I'm not sure,
It's
but
like
credit to
he
that
was
guy
when
for
I was in the last Monstrosities live stream hanging out. He was also hanging out for a little bit. I think he's in high school. I don't remember.
whatever he's in. Massive credits to that guy
That
because
just
he's awesome.
that it just made me think because like James is only in his junior year of college and he just got 200,000 subscribers a couple days ago.
Uh, I'll probably
He's
be
gonna graduate and he's gonna be able to do this as a job.
I'll probably be 48 before I see numbers like that.
Yes, I do control harmonics. Too bad I only got a PlayStation 4 recently. Oh, hey, Monstrosity just liked the tweet I made about the live stream. Too bad that version of the live stream had to get canceled. Hopefully they get, if they want to join, hopefully they'll go to my actual channel and click on it.
That'd be great.
Because I suck.
What's your opinions on MF Doom?
Need to,
Love MF Doom.
I
His
know of
Godzilla
him.
album is great.
I just need to actually, like, I've probably heard, like, some of his music before, just off the cuff, but I don't really have any opinions of it.
His Ghidra album was fantastic. Just saying.
Okay, so he's done some Godzilla-based stuff. Cool.
Yeah, he's got like a whole album where it's just like Godzilla samples and everything, and it's really really good.
It's kind of like
really
what
good.
Soundgarden did for that one album. They just put Raymond Burr's speech at the end of it.
Yeah. Only hip hop.
What's that? Simon Says. Simon Says, "Get the fuck up." Okay.
Okay.
Good night, James. Maybe the other
Bye,
James
James.
will join now. He's on Discord.
Get in the stream.
He's not listening. Julius, are you still here?
I would definitely say MF Doom is the best rappers out there, especially like compared to what's coming out today. I don't mean to get into musical speak, but I would agree MF Doom is one of the bests. English.
Yeah, a lot. My music taste is usually just like more towards rock in general and rock and metal. I do try to branch out every now and then. Like I heard some. It's just that not one of my fortes.
I'm a little bit all over the place. My music taste is just as scatterbrained as my channel is, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
were we talking about?
So monogram keychains.
There we go.
What's that? It's been an hour and we're still in the first subject?
Oh boy, this is gonna be great.
Okay, so the King of the Monsters monogram keychains: Godzilla, Atomic Godzilla, Burning Godzilla. Oops, spoiler. Even though everyone knows that by now. Mothra, Mothra larva, Mothra egg, the stupidest one possible. King Ghidorah, open mouth and closed mouth. Rodan, open wing, closed wing, and O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Ice Cube's son.
I do like there's a human thrown in there. I mean, if you're gonna make any of them, you're either gonna make him or Millie.
I'd prefer Millie or Vera.
It's just like, why would you make the Mothra egg? You have a fucking Easter egg hanging off your keychain. Like, what's that?
Yeah,
oh,
nobody.
This is Mothra. That's a Cadbury egg. I'm gonna eat it. No, don't eat my keychain. Oh.
That's made out of this really weird rubber vinyl kind of thing. You're gonna get sick. Pukes bright purple for an hour. Seen it happen. Did I just kill the conversation right there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I saw monstrosities like this, though, so if they show up, hopefully they comment, or they went to the channel to find the real one.
Oh, we talking about waifus now? Oh, boy.
Did someone question about waifus?
LT at your waifus. And then shit, it's a cream egg.
Oh.
Thought we were going into waifu speak. I'm like, that's a whole nother stream right there, guy.
No. Okay, so monogram, that's basically... Oh, yeah, they also had banks.
Yes, they had banks.
They had one of Godzilla 54 just standing up. They didn't show where the coin hole would be yet, but that's probably just going to be cut later. And they have like a giant chibi one, which looks adorable.
Which I might actually partake in. And yes, there is a SpaceTree Discord.
The links should be in my videos.
So check further content from SpaceTree to check out that board.
And as far as... Oh, wait, we didn't talk about the classic Godzilla keychains from Monogram. Fuck. Okay, they have standard Godzilla. They have standard Mothra. I think they have a standard Ghidorah and Rodan. They have a Varan and a
which is
Baragon,
interesting to say the least.
and they have a Kiryu. Was it Kiryu?
Kiryu.
Or was yeah, I think it was a Kiryu. I don't think it was a 74. I think it was just Kiryu. And I think they had a standard Burning Godzilla. I don't remember. They didn't have the prototypes. They just had a mock-up. The other ones, they had the actual prototypes.
Yes.
That's gonna be something that's gonna annoy me when we eventually get to Funko all the way at the very end. That I know it shouldn't annoy me that's because of course it's gonna happen, but you know. So that's all for Monogram. Okay, so did Jax present anything new for Godzilla at Toy Fair?
No, 12-inch figure actually has the eyes painted on correctly.
Okay, so it's just confirmation of what we already knew from them then.
Pretty much, and I
Okay,
think that's all we're really gonna get.
So the last thing is just a bookending Kid Robot. They're doing a blind box series,
which was originally announced like a year and a half ago, and now they're coming out.
It's not attached to the new movie. It's just a general Godzilla one.
Yeah, but still, these were announced like over a year ago, and they looked a lot different.
So I guess, is there anything else to talk about with the Godzilla content?
I mean, we covered Bandai America, Bandai, NECA. I mean, X Plus unveiled their X Plus at Japan Toy something, and that was cool.
I don't care about Wonderfest.
Other than that, I think that's pretty much it in terms of Godzilla.
Okay. So if we miss any other Godzilla Toy Fair stuff, just let us know in the chat. All free of you.
What? Wow. Damn.
It fluctuates. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think Jaleese is on anymore. Oops.
Oops.
Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, boy.
What's that? William talks about other things? Okay, I'm going to answer this question for us because Insomniac, you've had this question for a couple times now. I've never seen anything Ultraman related yet. So I can't really do a video on something I haven't seen. If I did anything, it'd probably be about the original series because that's where she has easier to get DVDs on Amazon. It's cheaper. I've been meaning to get to it for a while. I just haven't ever done it.
I think you'll greatly enjoy yourself when it comes to Ultraman.
Okay, LT's gonna go to bed now, but that's fine.
Bye,
LT.
LT.
We're supposed to upload it anyway. Assuming I remember to edit it.
You better.
Hey, Rob, have you ever edited that Smash Bros. Footage from 2 months ago?
Actually, yes.
Did you upload it yet?
No, you want to know why?
Why?
The audio's all fucked up. There you go.
Okay, we'll fix that later.
We'll just do another one.
But yeah, I want to get to Ultraman. I've seen the fight against Dino Tank. So if you're wondering what my favorite Ultraman monster is, it's Dino Tank.
And Gigan.
No, I said Ultra.
Yeah.
They know about Gigan, but Dino Tank's my favorite Ultraman kaiju.
Yeah.
Rob, what are you trying to prove here? Okay, so Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Let me tell you, they presented some pretty cool stuff for Sonic the Hedgehog. Stuff that I never would have expected.
So I guess we'll start with Diamond again.
Yeah.
Show off the mini mates they already had out, so that was just something. The main points were being they have a new gallery statue for Sonic Team Racing, or Team Sonic Racing. It was just like Sonic in the car. It looks okay. I'll probably skip that one.
Yeah.
I got the recent Sonic Galaxy statues from last year finally came out. Have you ever seen Kaiju Girls? I've seen artwork of Kaiju Girls before.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Both, yeah, interesting. I've seen a couple fan made figures, very well done,
Is there a
rather
Gigan
lewd.
Kaiju girl? Because I'd like that. I need to get the Jason by Shoujo statue at some point.
Yes, you do, because what a figure that is.
Jason Voorhees is my favorite kaiju.
That's Jane Voorhees.
Pamela Voorhees.
No, Pamela wasn't hot.
In her younger years.
Yeah, like 1945 or something.
Shut face. Okay, well, yeah. I got the recent Sonic Gallery statue. The Tails I haven't seen show up yet in public, but that one looks good too. I want to get that at some point. But yeah, that was the only new gallery
Indeed.
statue they showed off. They have a Sonic Bank, which is just him doing a spin dash. Don't really need that. But the main thing they have is they have like it's one half like a diorama, the other half like a playset type deal where you can actually like get various segments of Green Hill Zone and connect them all together and have like the figures like just pose and running through them. Like yeah, like Sonic in
Which
a running pose or like jumping, Shadow, Metal Sonic, Amy. I think they might have like a
and they all
Rouge,
look really
Eggman.
good.
Look, it's really good.
It's really, really good. I'm interested.
If I had the
I don't have.
space for it, then I would totally love it.
I was just about to say I probably won't have the space for it, but that hasn't stopped me before.
I mean, I might like to get like the one of the loop,
The loop would be great.
just because like that's just like a
I'd like to
general
get a
Sonic
couple of
thing.
those.
What's that? I'm talking
Yeah.
about something other than Godzilla.
Uh,
And no one's commented on it
Yikes.
yet. But yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
so if you guys just want to know a quick thing about me, yes, I love Godzilla. The problem is that I've also only became a fan relatively recently, around 2016, like right when Shin was starting up. That's when I kind of jumped into the series. Because before then, I just had like a general idea of it. Like I saw like a movie here or there, just because like I played Unleashed. Otherwise, it was just something that I was aware of but never really got into. Which is kind of like why I partially made the Godzilla guide, because you just come into this series, there's 30 films to go through. Where is someone supposed to start with this? What help are they gonna get? So part of the reason why I did that was because yeah, I knew where to go because like I already knew who James Roll of Angry Video Game Nerd was, Monster Madness. So like I had those resources, but other people won't. So I made the guide to help them. Like, hey, here's basically everything you need to know, and there you go.
Enjoy.
And that's also partially why the other video I did, like the ranking video, because that's something you can watch even without knowing much about the series. It's just like, oh, cool, monsters.
I
Everyone
like
likes it.
those.
So, like, that's why the content I made so far is just, like, easily digestible for anyone. Because that's kind of the point.
Smart move.
I mean, it helped out, because, like, apparently even James said that he liked the guide, and I actually got him slightly interested. Whether or not that was just James dressing it up for people to see it and share, for him sharing it, or if he was genuinely saying that, I don't know.
Either or. You did
You know
good.
what? Excited to see Tim from the Grand Illusion talk about these new Sonic toys. That's really all they're from Diamond. So yeah, Jack Specific recently acquired the Master Toy license from Tomy. Well, from Sega. Tomy no longer has it.
Which is
And
unfortunate, but
we got some like little minifigs that you can put in balls. We for Mania, we got Mighty and Ray figures. That's something that's never happened before.
and it's crazy to think that it actually happened.
And
Like,
they have
holy
like a little.
shit.
They actually have like a little place that you can like put them in the balls and it shoot them through and does like a spin dash through a loop. It's cute.
It's really cool. I would get
It
that
makes
as well.
sense to me that they're starting with like the more kid friendly toy stuff to begin, and then next year we'll probably get like the stuff in line with World of Nintendo. So you can actually
Yeah.
have Sonic go up against Mario on your shelf and whatnot.
And then I imagine somewhere between there we'll get the movie figures,
Yeah.
which,
Oh, actually, no.
dear
Let's never
God,
get the movie figures from Sonic. Let's never
I,
get that.
I don't know.
I'm okay with that. Your first movie, Godzilla movie was Godzilla 2000. The first one I ever probably actually watched all the way through was Godzilla versus Mothra, because I got a tin for Christmas one year of the Raymond Burr version of 54, Mothra, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. So the first two I watched were Terror and Mothra. And that was how I started. Rob, what was your first Godzilla movie? It was Sea Monster, right?
Yeah, my first Godzilla movie was Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, and I think I was 5.
Rob, you answered these two questions because
What?
you're the movie guy. You're the music guy.
What's your favorite Black Sabbath album? I don't have one.
What's your favorite Pink Floyd album? And don't say Dark Side of the Moon.
I don't have one.
Okay, I don't want to answer the question because I'm not a music guy.
Uh, it's not that I don't like Black Sabbath or Pink Floyd. They're both absolutely outrageous bands. It's just I wasn't raised on them, so and
Yeah,
I've
I
never
was
really.
raised on the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack.
Well, who wasn't? But yeah, I haven't really delved that deep into their discography yet. I do plan on eventually, but
I mean, it'd probably be funny to have a realistic Sonic the Hedgehog on my desk.
I think so.
Whenever I get a real job and just have that sitting there, my coworkers are like, well, what the fuck is that? And I just look at them and
Like,
say, my worst nightmare.
sit down, boy.
And it'd be hilarious because on the other side of the desk would be Freddy Krueger.
I can picture you saying that with all the seriousness in your face.
What would I put on my desk at a real job? Probably the Tomy 6-inch Sonic just because he's really, really cool.
Oof. I mean, I have a desk right now, and I have 3 figures on there. So does that count? And I technically
Sure.
work from this desk. All right.
Oh, Insomniac posted in the Discord an English dub of one of the first episode of Ultraman. I'll look into that later.
Definitely do it.
Also, a Kid Robot is making another batch of Sonic blind box figures. They had like the ones from classic Sonic, but now they're doing modern Sonic in like the traditional Kid Robot style.
Which will be fun and overpriced, but fun.
That's all I can really say about that. That's all we know there. Otherwise, Mega
Yeah.
House had a statue there. They look fine. I don't know if those are new or not, though. I mean, they have
The
the
witch
25th
statues?
Mega House. Toy Arc posted about some company called Mega House had like Sonic statues on display, like the little small statues. The question is, I don't know how old they
Okay.
are because they had the 25th anniversary branding on them.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that was a year or two ago. So I don't know if
Yeah.
those were actually new figures or if they're just there because they had them.
I don't know. That's kind of
So
up in the air.
that's really all there is. Oh wait, we didn't talk about Jack's bendy Sonic figures. They're making bendy Sonic figures.
Which I'm all for. I mean, they're probably going to be like $15,
The
$20,
prototype,
give or take.
$10 probably.
Which is even better. Get all of them
I don't
for
see those being
fucking.
more than $10. They're like the whole things are bendy.
I'm down with it.
They look okay. Like I can tell, like the prototypes aren't fully painted because like Knuckles was missing the crest on his chest and the mouths weren't painted in. Though I do have one.
Yeah, they were all
problem.
mouthless.
I do have one problem though right off the bat though. They all have necks.
Yeah, that was really fucking weird.
Yeah, Sonic does not have a
Like,
neck.
no, he doesn't. Unless you count the Joyride Studio figure with the neck, which was only revealed if you pulled their heads off. That's pretty much it.
You got a Dream Theater Laserdisc. Nice.
See, Will appreciates that.
I have like some friends who like love Dream Theater.
Could never get into Dream Theater.
I've heard some of the stuff. It's fine.
Yeah.
So that's
Fantastic
all for
musicians.
Sonic then. Okay, so I guess we're now going to NECA proper for the non-Godzilla stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh, you looked up Bendy Sonic and all you got was Bendy and the Ink Machine. Look up
No.
Jack-specific Sonic figures.
Bendy and the Ink Machine's a great game, though. Just saying.
I haven't played it. It's on Switch now in full, so I'll probably try it eventually.
Definitely try it. It's like a better Five Nights at Freddy's.
They're not even the same genre.
I'm just saying. If I
That's
had to
like
compare it to
that's
any
like when
horror game
people
that's been released as of recently, it would be Five Nights.
wouldn't it be more comparable to Gone Home since they're both first person?
I've never played Gone Home.
From what I understand, you don't need to. My experience with Benny and the Ink Machine begins with a Nate Wants to Battle and DA Games and ends with Nate Wants to Battle and DA Games.
My experience started with YouTube videos as well.
And when I say that, I mean my experience starts with people making songs about it and ended with people making songs about it.
Sounds pretty straightforward.
I like guitars. So NECA proper, NECA is probably just my favorite company for all of this, just because horror stuff. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, NECA.
We'll start with like I mentioned there are two controversial points for NECA this year. I guess we'll get into like the first one. They have a new line called Toony Terrors. Basically, they take like some horror characters and make them cartoony. They look like 6-inch figures, linear articulation, kind of like a Bandai vinyl.
Oh, wait, I have played Gone Home. I have it on Xbox. Sorry.
Wait, did I say Gone Home? I meant Hello Neighbor.
Oh, fuck that game.
I don't know why I said Gone Home.
Gone Home was beautiful.
Yeah, Gone Home is the other. I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't know.
People don't like Gone Home because they thought it was a horror game, but it wasn't.
No, people didn't like Gone Home because they thought it was just walking the video game and nothing else.
Oh, yeah, that too. I enjoyed it. Anyway, what were we talking about before I interrupted?
NECA's Toony Terrors, which I think the line is cute. I like it. They're going to be like, what, less than $14,
I do too.
So it's really great there. I said this was slightly controversial, though. The characters they have right now are Freddy, Jason, and both Pennywises. Freddy and the Pennywises are not where the controversy is from, though. It's just with the Jason figure.
Why?
Are you familiar with, a couple years back, there was this artist who did a couple of images of a bunch of slasher characters in the style of Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Have you seen those pictures? So the controversy is because the Jason figure that they made looks very suspiciously similar to the Jason in that guy's picture. In that guy's artwork.
Oh, no shit.
And on the one hand, I see it. On the other hand, the main point of contention for me is that the pose is one thing just because he's like standing with the machete holding up, like that's just a generic thing. For me, though, it's just that his left hand is in the exact same position it was in that picture. Which, that's where it's kind of suspicious for me.
What if they were based on that guy's drawings? Or what if they contacted
at that point, they would have
the
to
guy?
like pay him and credit him for the artwork, which did not happen. That's where the controversy's from.
Oh, okay.
Which means if they did, then they kind of owe him there. I feel like the thing that I don't agree with is like saying, well, yeah, how many different ways can you do a cartoony Jason Voorhees? Of course, it's gonna look somewhat like that, and the colorization, of course, it had to be. Because if you were saying, oh, the color is like a blatant theft, like, well, Jason wears a green shirt.
Yeah,
that's the character. That doesn't matter to me. It's just
Plus, it could just be a happy coincidence.
It could be, but it's just the way the hand is like in that curled backwards position. That's what like makes me a bit like, that's kind of too similar.
All right, let me look this up.
Yeah,
let me look this up.
I feel like they should just make it like a generic Jason open grabby hand, and that would fix everything.
Okay.
Kelly's saying we don't need multiple Pennywises. What I meant by that is they have the 2017 Pennywise and the Tim Curry Pennywise from 1990.
Yeah, just the two separate.
So like there's the yellow happy clown Pennywise and the Bill Skarsgård I will eat you Pennywise. Honestly, I'd probably get the Freddy and Jason just cause, and not so much the Pennywises, but yeah. And they are working on wave 2 of that. They're already sculpting it. We already know about that. I like the line. It's just like there's that one controversial point there that's a bit woo.
Yeah, they are the figure and the artwork, they are pretty similar. Obviously very tiny differences. One's got buttons, the other one doesn't. One's got a titty pocket, the other one doesn't.
Well, one's a more cartoony version. The other is, "Hi, I'm Jason Voorhees, just in a cartoon form. Like it's the button-down green shirt he always wears."
Yeah. So,
The thing that threw me off though is that these are apparently gonna be like 6-inch figures. I was looking at that artwork and everything in the prototypes, and I thought these were like 3-inch, like mini guys.
yeah, but they're going to be full
But
on
no, they're
normal
full
scale
on
figures.
scale figures. I'm like, really?
That is amazing. I can't wait.
Next up, so they have an 18-inch Michael Myers for the new movie.
Oh wait,
And an
Will.
18 what?
There's a press shot of that Jason with a background that looks very, very Scooby Doo on ToyWiz.com.
Well, that's just because like that's kind of like the whole vibe they were going for, just the Hanna-Barbera style. At which point you gotta
Oh,
wonder
okay.
how many ways can you possibly do a Hanna-Barbera Jason?
Yeah, without it looking
Like
that
that's
similar.
not the
Okay.
thing that's not what I'm saying. It's suspicious. It's like yeah, of course that was gonna happen. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
that hand is very much. Why would they specifically go with that style? That's where I am just kind of like that's what tips me off there.
Hmm. All right.
Everything else is like okay, that's a coincidence, but it's just the way the hand is positioned. That's what's messing me up.
Gotcha.
But yeah, and other things. 18-inch Michael Myers from the new movie looks good. They have an 18-inch Pennywise as well. He's cool, I guess, from the new movie.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
also showed off
2017.
the previously announced Well House Pennywise. I'm gonna skip that one because I just want the Crab Legs boy later on this year. They showed him off too, but those aren't new. I already started the Halloween stuff, so I'll keep going. They did show off the new one they just made, and the Laurie Strode, which will be coming out in a couple months. But the main point for Michael Myers stuff was that they got the rights for Halloween 2, so we're getting a Halloween 2 Michael Myers, which looks fine.
Fucking finally.
I'd probably
Heavenly.
be skipping that one because I only really need one Michael Myers. But if you like Michael Myers, there's that.
Yeah.
And
That'll probably be my first Michael.
And they got, for the retro cloth line, Halloween free, the Trick or Treaters.
Which is awesome.
Silver Shamrock, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Trick or Treaters, Sam from Trick or Treat, they're making him.
Yes. Finally.
Which connection there? Michael Dougherty made Trick or Treat, and he's directing Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Now all we need is a Krampus figure.
There, everyone's interested again. I mentioned Michael Dougherty.
There you go. Godzilla King of the Monsters.
They got Nightbreed. I haven't seen the movie yet, but like, he looks cool.
It's so cool that they finally made a Dr. Decker fucking figure. I've been so happy.
That's
so
the
fucking
guy from
happy.
Nightbreed, right?
Yeah, he's like one of the main dudes, and he has one of the most quotable lines in horror ever.
What is it?
I'm death, plain and simple.
They have zombies from They Live.
That's another cool one.
There was a lot of They Live stuff this year too. Like Super 7 has like reaction figures of them.
I think a major anniversary for that movie's coming up. I think that might be why.
Did they have Roddy Piper for that movie yet? Does anyone have him?
I don't know.
I'd imagine he'd have to have him.
And what's this? John Carpenter did say he wants to do one more movie, and he said if it was going to be anything, it would be another They Live movie. That could be something.
I need to see the movie at some point.
He does. Bless that man.
They announced a Bob Ross.
Which is so out of the left field, but so very welcome. I mean, I'm not going to get it.
It's like real, like what they're making a Bob Ross, and I remember, oh yeah, everyone's making Bob Ross nowadays.
Yeah, you have to honor the man.
There's like 20 billion pops of him, so of course Neckel's gonna make it eventually.
Yeah, they had to. There was no way you can get around not making one.
They're making one dude from Anthrax, I think, Scott Ian, is that his name?
I don't know.
Megadeth, we're getting some Megadeth figures of their mascot. They have one, I forget what the one is, but they have Peace Cells. So they got imposed with the sign and everything. I like the look of that one. I'd probably get that.
Weird. Yeah.
Bob Ross, finally. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We can finally make Bob Ross fight Vic from Megadeth. It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be one of the greatest pair-ups of all fucking time.
All right, Dracula, I'm gonna paint you a tree, and then I'm gonna splash some holy water on you, and damn you to hell.
That's probably
I'm
how
Bob
it would go.
Ross. Oh, hello
I'm
there,
Bob
Freddy
Ross.
Krueger. I see you got a lovely dish for me right there. I'm gonna get you a nice Dream Warrior painting right up here. Let me get. Can you lift your shirt up? We need to see the chest of souls. Gonna paint Nancy right here. Looks pretty good. I'm Bob Ross.
And now, bitch.
Okay, Kelly's going to bed.
Night, night, Kelly.
You've been waiting for this, haven't you?
Who, me?
No, Devin said I've been waiting.
Oh.
Would it be Devin or Devon? I don't know. What else did NECA do this year? They did a lot. We already talked
Yeah,
about the Godzilla
NECA.
stuff. What else
NECA
horror did they
fucking.
have?
Um.
They showed off Cortex and Coco from Crash Bandicoot.
And Spyro. And the Ultimate Crash.
Yeah, they have a new Ultimate Crash, which will have like swappable heads.
Which
So
I
that's
think is
cool.
their fourth Crash figure.
They have regular, deluxe with hoverboard, jetpack, and scuba diving. So this will be the fifth one. And
Jesus.
I do want to note that like only one of the heads that's on the new Crash is from an older one, and that's from the hoverboard Crash. So at least it'd be different from the one I already have of them, from because I have just the regular Crash. So at least the face will be different on this one. Plus, he comes with Aku Aku.
Truth. I think I might go for just Spyro, though.
Yeah, they have Spyro. He's cool. I was always more of a Crash guy, though, so I'd want to get Coco and Cortex.
Understandable.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Exactly.
What else did they have? Was that all for NECA? Oh, they have Turtles.
Oh, yeah, the 1980s cartoon animated Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they're doing... Well, they've already made them before, but they're reissuing them, and they're going to be in Target exclusive 2-packs.
And yes, Devin, it is the reignited trilogy Spyro.
And they're making Bebop and Rocksteady for the classic series.
And those look really cool. Really love
like
the dark lines and everything on them. Oh, yeah.
Alien and Predator, they have... they're doing actual Kenner versions of Alien Predators. Like, I don't mean like the Kenner inspired stuff, but like, no, they're going back and they're making their own figures in the actual Kenner style, like the limited articulation and the cartoony style.
Which I'm super up for, so because one of the first is a Neomorph.
Yeah, they're taking the Neomorph and making it as if it was like a 90s toy instead of what they were doing before, taking the Kenner's toys and making them as if it was a modern figure.
Yeah.
So like they're doing the reverse of what they usually do. So that's cool. They showed off their 100th Predator figure, which is like an all-original design.
Yeah, the Alpha?
Yeah.
I think it was called. Alpha Predator? That shit was fucking wild.
It's cool.
Very cool. Not buying it, though.
Did they show anything new off for Alien, or was this stuff that was already announced?
I think aside from that Kenner thing, I think that was the only... They have the... Yaphet Kotto's character from the original Alien. They had the vinyl aliens, and they had Chap Pops that they're releasing as well.
Okay, so that was NECA and Funko.
Oh, yeah, sorry. God damn it.
You got some Xenos on the brain, buddy.
Yeah, I was just watching Alien earlier, so I'm like, ugh.
Okay, it's pronounced Devin. Good to know.
Good to know. Good to know ya. And yes, he does have a very great design in that game. I really need to fucking buy it.
So I think that's all for NECA. Rob, do you have Toy Arc open right now?
No.
Oh, can you do that
should,
for me?
though. Toy Arc?
Yeah. Can you just do that for me so make sure I have everything? Because I don't want to like make the call quality drop immediately.
Is there a specific page I should be on?
Next up, we would be going to Diamond Select in general.
Diamond Select.
We already talked about Sonic, but now just the rest of their stuff. I'm gonna start off with a big one, the Iron Giant.
Yeah, that was a huge freaking reveal.
They're making an 8-inch articulated Iron Giant figure, so that looks pretty cool.
They look like the old Trendmasters ones, and that makes me happy.
And they also have like a bust of him too, which is always something they usually do.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's really cool. We got him. They bought Gentle Giant toys, so they're distributing some of their Star Wars stuff now.
which is cool.
Don't have much to say about that. What else was there? Marvel Select. They have their Captain Marvel stuff out now. The only Marvel selects I have are Thanos from the comic and Gladiator Hulk from the movie. I really like the
The only
Gladiator
Marvels,
Hulk.
the only Marvel Select figure I was ever interested in was Carnage.
Like, I got the Marvel Select Gladiator last year, and it's probably one of my favorite things I got last year, just because of how huge he is.
A big boy, huh?
Yeah, he's big.
Cool.
He Okay, you probably won't. You don't have any NECA horror figures, do you?
Who, me?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm trying to
I
think what a
have
comparison would be.
I have the clothed NES Jason.
Okay, I think just like eyeballing it, it looks like oh, you know, I have the Mugman vinyl figure right in front of him. That's about the size of a pop. A pop figure probably comes up to about the top of his leg.
Oh wow. Jesus.
So that's how big that guy is.
I'm just
Are you on the diamond page yet?
I am.
Okay.
And yeah.
You guys still listening out there, having fun?
All three of yous.
I was hoping more people would show up.
Don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged. We all have science.
Exactly. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. I didn't know they were making that. Shit.
What?
Uh is this on Oh, the Castlevania
Oh, yes, that was the main
figure,
thing. They are making figures for the Castlevania Netflix anime. They have
which is
Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard.
see, I only see Trevor, so
Well, they have all three of
I
them, and
didn't
they
even
look
know they were
great.
doing. And they're doing Kingdom Hearts figures as well, apparently.
They've been doing Kingdom Hearts stuff. The way I see it, I like the Disney stuff. The actual Sora and Riku and all of them, I feel like the faces are kind of sort of wrong. Ooh,
Yeah,
speed
for
running
some
poster
reason
for Game Boy.
when it comes to Kingdom Hearts figures and Sora's face, I just feel like every Kingdom Hearts figure I've ever seen has always just looked doofy.
It's like you think by the fifth time they had to sculpt Sora, they would have gotten it right.
Apparently not. Speaking of which, I have to go back to playing that game. Yikes.
What else do they have? What else?
They did the DC collectible statues.
Yeah, they have some DC statues. That's not really my thing.
No. John Wick, Bruce Lee, Westworld. Hercules and the Nobodies from Kingdom Hearts, Sandman from Spider Man. Really not showing much.
More Ghostbuster stuff.
Yeah, there's that. Maybe they'll get it by Kingdom Hearts 14.
Well, Kingdom Hearts 3 is technically Kingdom Hearts 12.
Technically. Not as good as Garfield or A Tale of Two Kittens on the Nintendo DS. Oh, intellectual alligator snapper. That was a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna slap myself because I just remembered we forgot to talk about one of the things in the thumbnail for NECA.
What was that?
We forgot to talk about Jason.
Oh yeah, remake Jason.
Yeah, they're making a remake of Jason from the 2009 movie. They teased that back at Halloween. They had like the full like thing here. He looks great, but the main thing, remember when I said they had 2.5 Jasons? So they've
Oh
been
yeah.
teasing this guy for a while now, and they finally show him off in full. They're making Roy Burns.
Fake Roy Boy Jason.
Roy Burns. For those who
Roy
don't know,
Burns.
Friday the 13th Part 5, Jason was not in the movie. Instead, it was a copycat killer disguised as Jason named Roy Burns. We finally got him. People have been
And
asking for
maybe,
Roy Burns forever, and they finally made Roy Burns.
and maybe that means part 7 will happen soon.
Oh, definitely.
I need it.
But we gotta get Roy Burns, Rob. He's my favorite character.
Part 7 Jason is best Jason.
Also, I'm
Hashtag
lying. I've
facts.
never seen Part 5 anyway. There are only two Friday the 13th I haven't seen. It's Part 5 and Part 8.
You've
And
never seen...
well, because I don't own them on DVD yet.
You haven't like tried to watch it online or something, guy?
I support Paramount and New Line Cinemas.
My God. Get around to that.
I am a legal abiding citizen.
I keep forgetting that you've seen like nothing, so I apologize.
Yeah, it's not like I only became a movie guy 3 years ago. Everyone kind of forgets that.
Yeah. It's because
Yo,
you're a
Garfield
very...
Kart though, best game ever. Play that
I
shit
agree,
all the time. I'm playing Garfield Kart right now as we speak.
Garfield Kart came before Mario Kart. This is just facts.
Well, Garfield is 40 years old. He predates Mario.
And Garfield Kart came first. So Mario Kart copied off of Garfield Kart. And Garfield should be in Smash. I'm just speaking facts.
Okay, back to Diamond. I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, aside from the Bruce Lee and fucking legions of Kingdom Hearts figures that they showed off, including
Bruce
Mini-Mates.
Lee, he looks cool. They're making a yellow jumpsuit Bruce Lee and shirtless Bruce Lee. The thing there is that that's apparently like the most articulated figure Diamond has ever made.
Oh, bless them. They're also making Bruce Lee minifigures.
Yeah, they always do that. Where is Mezco on here?
Companies. Right under Diamond
Mezco.
Select. Jesus.
I'm seeing a lot of 112 DC stuff.
Captain Marvel. Adam West Batman.
The main point for what we talk about, they showed off their giant King Kong again.
They did?
Yeah.
Wow. That Freddy, though. Talking Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yeah, it's like they're a super deformed one, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Oh, they also have
Looks
a 112 collective one, too.
Kind of adorable. Ash Williams. They're doing a new Ash figure.
Okay, looks like they just have like a couple of chibi horror characters in general. Let's see, Beetlejuice, Jigsaw, Tiffany, Chucky. Is that supposed to be the Nun? Or is it Annabelle?
Wow. Their Popeye figure, though. Holy shit.
Oh, you're talking about the 112 collective Popeye?
Yeah.
The one that looks all realistic and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him around. He looks amazing.
He really does. Oh my. Can I get Robin Williams Popeye, please?
Yeah, man, you gotta have realistic Sailor Popeye.
I'm just talking in general.
Okay, I got scared because I saw the image.
Batman.
I got scared because like I saw like the image of like the Ghostbusters one really small, but I just like a long green thing. I thought they were making a Pickle Rick, and I got scared.
No, thank you, please.
Please do not do that ever.
ever. Not even if there's a fire.
Watch Memories of Alhambra on Netflix. Okay, I'll get to that. Gabra for Smash. Man, yeah, I mean, it's Gabra.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Jared watches JoJo.
JoJo's good.
Yeah, Jared and Jacob watch JoJo. Jacob was in a stream was in a video with us once, and Jared has made my logo, and he's making a new logo for Rob too.
Yeah.
And right
I
now they are
can't wait.
both playing Monster Prom.
Wait, prom?
You've never heard of Monster Prom?
No.
It's a video game, Robert.
Oh, don't call me fucking Robert.
It's a video game, Bobbert.
Better. Oh, okay. Kind of looks like
You get
Dream Daddy Simulator.
Well, I mean, some of the same people worked on it.
Huh.
Basically, Dream Daddy was Game Grumps. This is Super Beard Bros, basically.
Hmm. Interesting.
Like, I'm pretty sure Aaron
Congrats to
voices
Game
the
Grumps for
character.
their
I know that,
fucking
like,
crap.
Christina V and Nate are in it somewhere.
I really need to get a computer that I can play games on.
It's a visual novel. It's not that hard. It's not that intensive. I can run it just fine.
Beautiful. If I could run CSGO on this thing, I could run that. Awesome. Possum.
I mean, if that's what a Darling and Franks, I'm sure Rob would love it.
Oh, God. If it was Darling in the Franks, I would love it. For sure.
There's a liquid alligator typed in the chat.
What's going on? Too bad JoJo OP lost to Darling in the Franxx. Oh, Evangelion over sexualized. He's not wrong. Darling in the Franxx is 100% an overly sexualized Evangelion. But I'm one of those people that thought Darling in the Franxx deserved the best opening. I know a lot of people said JoJo deserved it, but I feel Darling in the Franxx totally deserved it. Yeah.
I think that's really all there is to talk about Mezco. They have some horror stuff, and they got King Kong.
Yeah, and a lot of Batman. Other than that, I mean...
Yeah, superheroes aren't something I know that much of, really.
Although their Clown Prince of Crime edition Joker looks pretty fresh.
Let's see, Jax. We talked about Godzilla already. We talked about Sonic already. They have a new World Nintendo and Mario stuff. I saw with Odyssey. Let me pull the page back up.
Jax. Oops.
That's a whole lot of NECA pages.
Oh, yeah.
Loyal subjects will get some eventually. Playmates, sure. Oh, I didn't mention Kotobukiya, but I don't think they really had anything that I was interested in.
Kotobukiya is all about the butts and the boops. Darling in the Franxx was good up until the last 5 episodes for me personally. And I love Ichigo. Just saying. I know a lot of people hate her because of what she did, but I support her. Don't get me wrong, I love Zero too as well. She was fucking great.
Can't look for the Jax page. I don't see a Jax page.
Yeah, I couldn't find a Jax page either. After Diamond, it goes to Mezco, Storm, Square Enix, Hot Toys, Mattel, and Entertainment Earth. It's fucking... I was trying to find...
I guess we basically talk about everything from them then, just by nature going for everything else.
They got the Mario stuff.
Yeah.
More Mario stuff.
So, Mondo.
Mondo?
They're another company. Mainly, the thing I just want to mention with them is that they're doing this thing called Mondoids, which are basically mad balls with like a little stand that make them look more of a proper figure.
Oh,
The main reason I just
Trendmaster's
want to bring them
checking.
up is because they have a Jason.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we're in this section now. We're just gonna like be blowing through a lot of stuff. I'm gonna skip up ahead or something. Arcade One Up was at the show. Rob, do you know Arcade One Up?
I'm aware of them. Yes.
The guys who made like those big arcade cabinets that
Oh,
you can buy at Walmart and stuff.
yes.
The ones that have like you get the one with like Rampage Gauntlet and those ones like you get the Street Fighter one for a couple games. You get like one with asteroids and stuff.
Yeah, those I've seen around.
Yeah, they're making more of them. They have a Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet coming out.
Oh, sweet nuts,
They got
dude.
a Final Fight cabinet that has that 1945 Strider and Ghosts and Goblins.
Ooh, man, they're hitting all the fucking
They have a 40th anniversary
hits.
Space Invaders one.
They
They're also
making LED
making
lights.
they're making a marquee lights for arcade stuff. They're making plushies with sounds and pillows. They're making wall cades, which are wall-mounted arcade cabinets,
Cool.
and they have tabletop ones too. They're also
They
making
have plushy
stools.
arcade cabinets too. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
cool stuff.
Yeah, bless their souls.
I like the look of the marquee lights. Those are nice.
Yeah, they are. I really, really like them. Might have to get all the
Also,
Pac-Man ghosts.
I don't know if you saw, but like on my one shelf, I have like that repurposed Indiana Jones arcade marquee light on my shelf.
I don't recall that one.
I posted a Twitter picture on my Twitter a while back, but I don't know if you saw that. Also,
Uh,
follow me on Twitter if you haven't already.
Follow me on Twitter too if you haven't already. Subscribe to both of us, please. You are one of the few. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people hate Itchy, but I support her decisions. Stools look fantastic, though. Oh my god. I should get me one of those. If they ever make a Godzilla arcade cabinet, I gotta yeah, that's gotta happen.
I don't think they would make one, but
Well, if one ever gets made, then for suresy worsies.
you guys still having fun in the chat? Loyal subjects show off some more of the blind box stuff. My Twitter is at SpaceTree88.
My Twitter is Jira.
At Shinrock
Literally the
Jira.
name of literally the name of my channel.
I don't think Super 7 really show off anything too new. We just said what our Twitter was. McFarlane had some stuff there. They didn't show a prototype because they didn't have it yet, but they showed that they have the license for Mortal Kombat and Doom.
Oh yeah, McFarlane doing fucking Doom guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, they did the Godzilla one. I guess they just did like that arcade game, and that's what how many arcade games are there for Godzilla again?
None.
Well, no, there are some. I just don't know which ones they would choose for it.
Well, like the pachinko ones?
Rob, ABGN did a video on one of them once.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Everything escapes me.
Well, I mean, not as the nerd, but just like in general.
Best Godzilla game, Godzilla Unleashed.
Probably,
I don't have an opinion on that.
probably the best cast out of those ones by default. I would say, actually, like gameplay wise, I think Save Nerf controls better. Like
That on PS2 because I only played it on Wii, and Wii was just.
I just want a new Godzilla fighting game that's actually good.
Yeah, I would too. we've discussed this multiple times, but I would rather just get a new working Godzilla game than get a bunch of remasters at this point.
Okay, Super 7, they're still doing those buckets. They got the reaction figures. They had a lot of Masters of the Universe, making a Toxic Crusader, Ren, Stimpy, and Voltron 80s.
Ooh.
I had to say Voltron 80s to specify that it was the 80s version of Voltron and not the new version.
I can't believe that series is like, it's nuts.
And the reason I'm specifying that is because everyone loved Legendary Defender up until Season 7 when they started to hate Legendary Defender.
Why did they start hating it?
Because then it got terrible.
Did it really?
They did a lot of stupid shit with that show.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know.
Yeah, James made a video on it a couple weeks back, and Jaleesa helped edit it, and she got a little bit too.
Huh.
So check that out on Trefillis Productions. He's probably why most of you guys are here anyway.
Godzilla Unleashed Wii. Yes, hello. I'd like to grab, not jump. Yeah, pretty much. The Netflix movies are eh. Are we talking about the Godzilla Netflix movies?
Yeah, he's
Did
probably
I
talking
miss
the
some?
anime trilogy.
Oh,
A Monolith Soft Godzilla game. I can't imagine you'd probably play as a monster in that one though, because I would imagine it would be like your, Monolith Soft could probably actually do an anime Godzilla game and make it good.
they probably would.
Because like you can probably just make like a few changes to Xenoblade Chronicles X and just make that the Godzilla anime game.
I'd be perfectly fine with that.
You can just turn like the Skells into a vulture.
I just want another good. I just want a good Godzilla tournament fighter. Like,
Yeah, I saw what you were about to say there, and then you realize, oh wait.
yeah, yeah. I would like a good Godzilla
Effing
tournament fighter. Yeah, none of them like nostalgia is a beautiful thing, but that doesn't excuse something from being bad.
That's okay. I don't have any nostalgia for these.
Well, I do. Godzilla and his waifu stands.
Okay, is everyone gonna get mad at us if we talk about Funko Pops now?
I don't think they would mind.
Because that's the reason I saved this part for the end.
Yeah, because nobody was interested in hearing anything about Funko.
We'll start with like the non-pop stuff because like they have more Savage Roll figures. They're doing Street Fighter. They look okay. I don't think their bodies really lend well to that style.
No, not at all. Plus, they're not even making a fucking figure for Yuri Han, so it's like I'm immediately disinterested in it.
But Rob,
What?
Yuri Han is only something you're really gonna know if you're like an actual Street Fighter fan. An average consumer probably won't know who she is.
I'm not even a Street Fighter fan. I hate Street Fighter. It's just whenever my whenever my friend brings over Street Fighter, I just use Yuri Han because it's like, oh.
Oh gee, I wonder why you're using Yuri. I wonder.
I don't know. I just scrolled over her name. I'm like, oh, you look interesting.
So you chose the sexy purple lady. Gotcha.
The sexy what lady?
The sexy purple lady, of course.
There we go. Funko Pops, this is an outrage.
It's a scandal. It's an outrage.
She's a rebel. She's a. I guess.
So the thing that bugs me the most with Funko is that like they did so many big reveals right away. But like I'm looking at all the reveals and it's like all of these are either drawings or 3D renders. None of these are actual prototypes.
Yeah.
And like yeah, they got some
a couple of them,
but it's like
a couple of them were revealed in their boxes on a later day. I know the BTS ones were shown off on a later day.
Yeah, but like a
I don't
lot of
think they
these is
showed off the
like
Post Malone one.
a lot of this just sounds like, yeah, you got the announcements, but like you're just showing me a JPEG of it. I'm gonna need to
That's
see the prototype.
probably that's probably why they chose to show it off the first day when people weren't expecting anything, because that's all they really had.
Plus, you figure the casual, like when it comes to Funko, there's like two kinds of people. There are the Funko collectors, and then there's just regular collectors. Regular collectors will just get like see like a character they like and be like, oh, that's another thing of this character I like for cheap. I'll just get that, and there you go. Actual Funko collectors only collect Funko and nothing else.
Which, that's their
Which that's
choice.
their choice. It's matter so that with that, a lot of them probably might not know much about what all these like Toy Fair and all these other things and such. It's like that's what you do all of that for them, and they're like to get them excited throughout the year. Which I will
Yo,
say,
can I just
like, what
I was just gonna say to Devin and Intellectual Alligator, they know what the fuck is up. Titanfall 2, much respect. Just saying.
it's like. I'm not really a Funko guy much. Like, I'll get the ones of characters I like if I see them and they look decent. Because, like, if I think it looks bad, I'm not gonna get it. Like, that's why I haven't gotten a classic Mega Man from them yet, because they don't look very good.
I'm the same way. Like, unless it's an IP that I'm invested in, I could honestly give two shits about
And
Funko.
even if it's an IP I'm interested in, it has to still look good.
Like, the most I have from Funko are Nightmare Before Christmas, Stranger Things, and Godzilla.
Why was that not the
I have
first
like
one you said?
because I'd figure it'd be most obvious.
Like, I mean, I have Proto Man because he actually looks decent. I have Seymour and Audrey too, just
Yeah,
because Little Shop of Horrors, Godzilla, King
I
Kong,
really,
Goofy
yeah,
looks fine. Revstar's
yeah,
just funny. Still the only Ash Williams figure I have is the Pop.
same.
I have BoJack and Mr. Peanut Butter because I love BoJack Horseman, but I don't care about completing the set. I don't complete sets that often. If you couldn't tell,
Yeah, I could tell.
I'm kind of really bad at that. Hey Rob, do you still have those doubles for those Gashapons you got a couple months ago?
Yeah, I told you in the Twitter chat that I would send them to you once I got that box of the other mystery minis from Kid Robot.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
I just don't want to feel like a dick.
No, I got my Big Mama Funko. I need no other. They made a go big.
Why,
What?
Big Mama? What, from One Piece or something else?
Oh, I hope it's the Big Mama's house, Big Mama. That's what I thought.
Because that's what I
Or
think
what?
normally, but I don't know if there's other Big Mamas.
In Titanfall 2, I went Hollow Pilot with North Star Viper skin. Oofa, Fanabla. Okay.
My favorite video game franchises are Sonic and Mega Man, so I don't know.
My favorite, I don't even know. Aside from Metroid and Zelda.
Well, it's Metroid in that case. Yeah, I don't know why you even need to say anything else. Your favorite game series is Metroid.
Yeah, 100%. I've officially abandoned all hope for Metroid Prime Trilogy at E3. So
I don't think they would announce that at E3. I feel like that'd be like an April Direct thing, because I'm sure that's when the next Direct's gonna be.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm pretty sure the next Nintendo Direct's gonna be in April, so they might announce it there, if it's even
Maybe
a
they'll
thing.
maybe they'll have a direct on my birthday again, like they did that one year.
I don't know. There's a rumor that they're reviving Scalebound for the Switch.
Which would be nice because Xbox fucking showed us all this great stuff and then just shoved it down their pants and fucking said it's gone. Assholes.
And it would make sense because how Nintendo's buddy buddy with Platinum, but at the same time, I'm just having a hard time that like, because like I know Platinum's not a small studio, but I can't imagine them working on Scalebound, Bayonetta 3, and Astral Chain all at the same time.
Speaking of Astral, oh my god, Astral Chain? Jesus, tap dancing Christ. That's going to be a must. My favorite manga artist is doing character designs for.
You cut out.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh. I just said that I was very excited for Astral Chain, and my favorite manga artist is doing all the character designs and stuff, and I'm very excited for it.
Uh, Funko's
I want
doing
the new.
Jaws. That looks cool.
Yeah, I mean it's about time because they did those minifigures a while back, and everybody was just assuming,
Yeah,
you know,
true. They have like a lot of licenses, but they haven't done much with them sometimes.
which is why I'm surprised, but also thankful that they didn't show off anything from Godzilla King of the Monsters. Because
Oh yeah, that's why I'm surprised that they didn't show anything off for that yet.
I hope that just means they're not going to do anything.
Maybe they'll do it after the fact.
That'd be nice because in April I'm already spending $100+ on Bandai figures. So
Yeah, for the record, Rob doesn't want them to do it because he doesn't want to have to spend more money, not because he doesn't like them.
yeah, pretty much. Because I've got
Because he has
NECA.
no self-control.
I do have self control. I'm able to pay rent, pay my phone bill, pay my car bill, pay for food. I have self control.
Good job.
Yeah, and Astral Chain does look sick. I agree.
It does.
I want the new Pokemon to be announced. I'm surprised that wasn't announced at the new Direct.
Pokemon gets its own direct.
Yeah, more than likely.
No,
Actually,
say that
no,
like
yeah.
as a fact that it gets its own direct.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I was saying with more than likely. Yeah, Pokemon's getting its own fucking Direct. Hell yeah.
X and Y was announced in its own direct. Sun and Moon were announced in their own direct. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were their own direct.
Detective
Ultra Sun and Moon
Pikachu.
was its own thing. The Pokemon gets its own direct. It'll probably get its own direct within a month or two. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Also, the best Funko Pop is Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
Which I need to get.
Mostly because it doesn't look anything like a pop.
Yeah. That's one of the major things there.
Though I do like Captain Crunch and Michigan J. Frog. Do you know who Michigan J. Frog is? You know who it is, you probably just don't know his name.
Is that the motherfucker that had the cereal?
No, that's Dig'em.
Oh, okay.
Michigan J. Frog is a Looney Tunes character.
Oh, all right.
Hello,
Yep.
my baby.
There
Hello,
we
my
go.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Ragtime gal. Na, 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 my heart's on fire. I remember that short played before Little Giants on VHS. Another Rick Moranis class.
Oh, you know what else is another Rick Moranis classic? Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Hey, you know what else?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, you want to hear about this really cool 80s Rick Moranis movie from 1984?
Little Shop of Horrors.
No, that was 86.
Ghostbusters.
That was 1984, but I'm actually talking about Streets of Fire.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah.
Can we get a Funko of Will Smith as the genie in Aladdin?
You know they're actually going to do that too.
Well, Devin asked.
They're going to do it, though. Even if they didn't show it off, they're going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
They did it for
Come on
Beauty
now.
and the Beast.
Yeah, I don't see those fucking things anywhere now.
Because they were terrible.
Well, the movie was also pretty bad, too.
Well, the movie was just the same movie again.
I just think they got the wrong people.
It's just like, the only live-action Disney remake I care about is Jungle Book because it's actually a different movie. And it was good.
I want to see live action Lilo and Stitch.
Confound those Dover boys!
Oh boy, here we go.
A runabout! I'll steal it! No one will ever know!
Oh boy, here we go. The live stream is over.
I have a damn backslide me for Smash Brothers.
Oh god.
You would have seen it if Rob didn't butcher the footage that we made.
I didn't butcher it. It was already butchered to begin with. Oh, you know what we forgot to talk about?
I hate Crom! I hate Richter! I hate Larry! They drive me to smash!
We forgot to talk about Bandai America re-releasing the Shogun figures.
Oh, the Shogoken figures. Oh, they're releasing the Shogoken figures. There you go.
Kamada-kun, Shinryu, Hidora, and Anagoji.
Oh, there's a Hedora. Never mind. I like it now.
It's Final Wars Hidora, which makes it
Do
even better for me personally.
you like that version better, or just don't have anything else of it?
I like that version better, and I just don't have anything else of him.
I kind of like the original Hedora more, but okay.
I just love Hidora.
Granted, it's also because like Hedora barely shows up in Final Wars. He's literally in for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Who's
your main
scenes in it, but then it got cut.
Yeah, which was
mains in Smash, Donkey Kong and Daisy.
Dark, Samus, and Ridley. As you can tell, I love Metroid.
Though those are my mains, but my true main.
Oh boy.
You know, my true main is this amazing, super cool character called Random.
It's a sick joke because Random really favors him. I don't know if it's like that all the time or if it's just when I'm fucking playing with him, but when I'm fucking playing with him and he picks Random, it's just goddamn.
And now, my true main. Random. Oh, Rosalina, shit.
If it's not Isabella, oh.
Cujo, I love Cujo. My favorite Smash Bros. Character. For my
R-rated Beethoven?
For my amiibo, I named all of them. I'm naming all of them after horror characters and monsters.
Oh,
So
yeah.
So I named my Isabel amiibo Cujo.
So R-rated Beethoven.
I trained Falco. I named him the Giant Claw.
Well, he is the closest we will ever probably get to the Giant Claw.
I made Pikachu Gizmo. Kirby's the Blob. Yoshi's Gorosaurus. Guess what I named?
Very much.
Guess what I named Donkey Kong?
Kong?
Yes.
Ha!
Guess what I named Bowser?
Godzilla?
No.
Gamera?
Yes.
Daisy's a monster in Smash Ultimate, though she's not as good as Random, to be fair.
Well, she is if Random becomes Daisy.
Very true. I love Daisy.
I named Peach Carrie. No, wait. I think I named Zelda Carrie. No,
Daisy over Peach.
No. Peach is Carrie. Zelda's Reagan. What? I don't have a Daisy amiibo yet.
I need to get one because Daisy over Peach.
You're correct. Yes.
Yes. Glad we see eye to eye.
Sonic is Freddy Krueger. The problem I'm gonna run into is that I have 2 Mega Man amiibos. One of them is gonna be the T1000. I just don't know what the other one's gonna be.
Name the other one Killbot.
That's too obvious, though. Name Ganondorf Chud.
After the Mudvayne?
Bud the Chud.
Oh.
It's not like
Got
the
it.
acronym.
Oh, the movie Chud. Got it. Good stuff.
What was the name of the robot in Shopping Mall?
Killbot.
Oh, that was Killbot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I guess I will do Killbot. Fine.
There you go.
No. Because I have a Rob amiibo.
Oh, yeah. Name him Killbot. Name your other
Mega
Mega Man
ask a very important question.
What? Best girl, Wario. Olimar.
Oh, I do have an Olimar amiibo, though.
I need to get an Olimar amiibo because I love Pikmin. But if we're being all serious, though, Samus is best girl. Unless they throw in the Major from Ghost in the Shell and Super Smash Brothers.
Okay, she said Theodore. Now, technically, There were the Three Chipmunks meet Frankenstein and the Wolfman. So Theodore could theoretically work.
Hmm. I fucks with it.
Okay, okay,
Hubba dum dum. They made a lot of things smaller.
okay, yeah, but that was a fine change because they made her muscles bigger.
Yeah,
That's what really
which
matters. The real
in
problem was
personal
Snake.
taste.
Snake was the real
Yeah,
problem.
they absolutely massacred my boy.
Give us Snake's glutes back, you cowards.
Plus, I like Samus's muscle tone definition. I think that's just as attractive as having abnormally
Colonel,
large
there's an
breasts or
attractive
titties.
man in the ring with me. There. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, there?
Oh, I saw Snake's ass nerf. That is for sure. I don't know why they did that.
I'm going to assume we're pretty much done talking about Toy first, so we're just going to talk about whatever now.
I mean, what else is there to talk about with Toy Fair?
I don't know. Are there any questions anymore that anyone has?
If not, we can get into our final thoughts. I don't know.
I don't think there are final thoughts. I think that this one we're just doing whatever.
No, my final thought is NECA is going to leave me broke as a joke. And, yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Rob, want to hear something funny?
What?
And I was going to jump into one of the other voice chats with that people in James server just to fuck with them, but nah. Oh, Julius is back.
Hello.
Julius is back. We'll stop talking about plastic, and now we're just doing whatever we want now.
Yeah, the stream has officially been derailed.
Was there ever any rail to begin with? I think after we talked about Godzilla, we just kind of spun off the trails. It's like, if
Pretty
I'm not
much.
talking about Godzilla on this channel, I don't know what I'm doing for some reason.
I think it's because we've gotten so used to it.
Why haven't I finished that script yet? Two reasons. One, it's not Godzilla, and two, I get distracted easily.
Like, do you know how weird I'm going to feel once I'm done making weekly Godzilla content? I'm going to feel so fucking out of place. I'm not going to know what to do to myself. My channel's going to fall apart.
I mean, you could just, make other videos about Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't want to make just Godzilla content.
Same.
That's all.
And then 88% of my followers said, now you want Godzilla.
Yeah, and it's like, guys, listen.
Which I'm fine with. It's just a matter of I need to actually think about what I want to say. Because I wanted, like, one point, when when I first did the Godzilla guy, I got a comment from someone saying, hey, you're going to talk about the Universal Monsters at some point? I'm like, oh, dude, that's awesome. I would totally want to do that. I just need the ideas first.
I just want to be able to talk about whatever and not have people mass unsubscribe because it's not Godzilla.
Because I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to do something about Creature from the Black Lagoon. Here's the question. What do I talk about with Creature from the Black Lagoon?
You can say that it's a fucking masterpiece.
Well, besides just a generic review thing, like, what kind of video can I do about it? Like, okay, I guess we should just get into channel. Do you guys want to hear about the channel history?
Oh boy.
You guys want to hear channel history? Also, how often do I stream? This is like literally the second time I've streamed ever.
I stream a bunch.
Yeah, Godzilla is a curse. There's also the Curse of Crystal Lake. That's a pretty good curse. There's King Ramses' curse. That's a classic.
Very true.
It's
just extra
channel history.
It's just extra unfortunate because my two most popular videos are Godzilla related.
Hey, so are mine. Welcome to the club. Yeah, I didn't see
Get
the
me.
Bohemian Rhapsody video since it's got when it went back up. But I wonder if James kept in the clip I threw in of Godzilla just cause. Because there's one point he says,
Gotta.
"As watch other movies." I just snuck in like the scene from the trailer where he just fires the atomic breath. He mentions one point saying, "It's not even like the most cinematic. It's not like this is a huge cinematic masterpiece or anything." And they just showed footage of King Kong 33 just cause.
Because why not?
I don't think he had any footage planned for that.
Well, it's the unplanned stuff that's the most fun.
Okay, so like I'll just say like the channel history, what's going on with my channel, how it came to be. Um, you guys know Shafril's Productions, obviously, right? At least some of you might know it. James's channel.
Yeah.
Uh, so me and James know each other in real life. We've been friends for like 7 years now. We've went to the same high school together. We've had some classes. We did like the musicals together for our school. So like we know each other in real life. And like I did some videos with him once before. Like his channel started just like uploading projects he did in digital media and whatever, and then that just kind of somehow gained a slight cult following. And how can I get to the Rob Guy's channel? Just look up Shin Rob Jira on YouTube. That's Shin ShinRobJira.
There
And
you go.
so, and I was in some of his stuff just because, like, back when it was still just school projects, I just did stuff because people there knew who I was.
Mm.
And basically, after he got following, we just talked one day and said, hey, maybe we should do a video together, both of us. Like, the first one we did was when we did a top 20 Mario Kart tracks video. And nobody's ever watched it. Oops. I think people watched part 1 because it was on his channel, but then no one watched part 2 because it was on mine, even though we had the links and annotations. Back when annotations were a thing, remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
Though granted, it was also probably because we uploaded the videos literally on New Year's Eve. So probably not the best time to upload something.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dead zone.
But we tried a couple months later with a top 10 Disney villain songs video, which that got a decent amount of traction. And once James got like his big push with that Disney Twist villain video, that also got like a huge spike in views. But like after that, we couldn't really think of any more things to do, or like when we did something, weren't very happy with how it was coming out or whatever. And like eventually, like the next thing I would have done was when he made like a theory parody video of Steven Universe. The Pink Diamond is Amethyst, which that was when he didn't have access to editing programs, so he just wrote the script and recorded the narration and gave it to me and said, "Hey William, make this into a video." And that was probably like the most fun I had editing a video because I had like full range to do whatever I wanted.
Nice.
So that was probably like the most fun one. And there were still people to that day when they finally found who it actually was, that thought the video was real, even though it was a complete joke from the very beginning. I started that video with Steven licking Pearl's ass. Like if you couldn't guess from that it was a joke, I can't help you, buddy.
Yeah, nobody can help you there. Dr. Phil can't help your ass there.
So it was just like a fun stuff there. Eventually, we brought up the idea of doing like a Let's Play channel eventually. And what was going to happen there is that Shafil's like we just like James' main channel, but then I would basically be the one running the Let's Play channel. Just like he would be involved with it, obviously. But that was supposed to be like my project, and that eventually it would just like I could use that as like springboards for my own content eventually if I wanted to. The thing is that like for about 2 years we were just like talking about it. We made the channel and everything, but then we just never gotten around to actually recording it. And basically this past summer is when I basically said, okay, I don't feel like waiting anymore.
I'm just gonna do it.
So yeah, basically. Originally my first video was actually going to be about Sonic. I did not make that video because I wanted to talk about like, the movie at one point, but like it was too early that there really wasn't much to talk about. Everything would have been conjecture. And then I switched to like, okay, a Sonic storytelling analysis. But then I kind of shelved that one after it got to a point where I was just like getting lost and rambling and didn't really have any focus in the script.
Oof,
So
I've done that
then at
before.
that point, it was like, okay, what ideas do I actually have? And this was right after the Godzilla 2 trailer debuted at Comic Con. And then seeing the reception to it, how there were all these people who didn't even know anything about the series getting excited for it. I'm like, you know, these guys don't really know much about this series, but they want to get in. How can we help them? And also just because like the trailer was new and hitting everyone's heads, so obviously, you know, that's good timing. So that's why I made the Godzilla guide video.
Very good timing.
At least I thought it was good timing because then it only got about 130 views. And then about 2 months later, James took pity on me and decided to actually watch the video himself for once. I'm not gonna complain because like James also had like a big project going on at that point. That's when he was working on the Smash Bros. Collab, and he was going back to school around then, so he was busy. But when he finally
Yeah,
worked up the time to actually watch a 40-minute video about big lizards, and then he
he
shared it
loved
on
it,
his channel, and then I went from about 200 subscribers at the time to 500,
which is beautiful.
and then October, that's when I was making the Just for Kids video essay. That didn't really go anywhere. That video's there though. Though the people that watched the video did like it.
I loved it.
And then, but after that, I'm like, okay, what else can I do? That's when
But
I got
before
the.
that,
That was October, November. What was I doing then?
you completely glossed over the arc where we totally became friends.
I feel like at that they could probably just gather the facts from. I think they could just figure that one out on their own. I found this guy.
I mean, they don't know.
I found this guy on YouTube who makes videos about Godzilla toys. Like, oh, he seems cool. And then I followed him on Twitter one day, and then I commented some of his stuff, and he's like, oh, he actually replies to people, so he's not a dick. Good to know. And then one night, we were just like messaging each other back and forth just cause. And then I found out, oh, he likes Sonic. Okay, so this guy's basically just me but older. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. And then you crashed my stream, remember?
I have crashed like several of your streams.
Well, it was Luigi's Mansion. It was for the October streams. You're like, make a Discord. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make a Discord. And then for like another hour, a bunch of us got on Discord and we were talking and playing games, and it was rather fun.
And that's when I found out that Rob will basically do anything I tell him to do because he's too nice.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, after that, I think it was the Soul Calibur stream where you're like pizza and Xbox, and I absolutely
Okay,
shut
but that
everything
was the
down and
best
bought
one
it.
though because I was at work on break at that point. So I'm just on Twitter on my break. I'm saying, oh, the developers of the game commented saying, oh, it's also on Xbox. I'm like, oh, hey Rob, it's also on Xbox. You have that. You can download that. I
And
didn't
I was
even
like,
know he was still streaming at that point.
what? Wait a minute!
I'm like,
It's only $8.
Rob, I'm not even there. That's not my fault. That's on you.
I'm like, holy shit! So I literally stopped everything that I was doing just to download this game. That took like maybe 15 minutes, and then boom.
I mean, there's also a lot I glossed over about that summer. How my main job at that point was also just literally doing nothing. Best job
What?
ever, but also the worst job. There
Well, it's
was
better than
construction going on in the parking lot, and they needed people, and like basically they had like this other company coming to like valet people to the cars because they were getting far away. They had to work at other stores, so you were just helping out with them for most of the summer.
oh.
So like yeah, it was a lot of standing around, but it was also good. Like it was 8 hours every day for that, so like I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, I
I mean
mean,
that's good hours.
free money.
There was also the arc where I had a girlfriend, but then I just kind of stopped having a girlfriend after a while.
Same, bruh, same.
Yeah, that's a cool arc.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was a good arc. The romance arc.
yeah, we kind of skipped completely over that part, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that didn't.
William, why are you single? I buy a bunch of dinosaur toys. Da 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 da.
Well, for the love of God, don't ask me why I'm single. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, mine's funny though.
Mine's just depressing because it's true.
Mine's just that I have no soul anymore and can't feel.
Somebody get this man a Billie Eilish album. Stat!
Is that fast and upbeat and rocky?
Mm,
Is it sad because I don't do sad?
no, it's not sad.
Oh, it's boring. Oh, no, yeah, yeah, that's
Uh,
good then. Yeah, it's good then. I wasn't listening to what you were saying anyway.
I was gonna say, imagine if Marilyn Manson made pop music.
So Marilyn Manson.
Imagine Marilyn Manson made pop music without the rock-oriented sound.
So that one song he did for Clone High.
Yeah, only he's a 17-year-old girl.
Devin, I'm gonna ignore that.
I remember the arc where I dated my cup. Yikes. In New Jersey, we call that a yike.
A Yeek, that one game on the Switch.
No, a yike. William doesn't do sadness. So I take it you're not a Joji fan.
I mean, I can be sad, I just don't like to show my emotions.
Why is that, Will? How does that make you feel?
No, I can't cry anymore, it's weird.
You can't cry anymore?
Yeah, so, any questions? Yeah, I don't need
Any other questions?
All I need is, I haven't had a filet-o-fish in a while. Dude, my McDonald's down the block is, like, closed for construction. I hope it opens again soon. Like, our McDonald's been, like, closed for, like, a month now.
That's fucking awful.
Because, like, they get, renovating it, putting, like, all those screens in to do, like, the self-order stuff.
Dude, that took, like, 3 weeks to do here in New Jersey. Why is your shit taking a month?
Okay, there's been, like, construction going on for, like, since October here.
That is fucking nuts.
I don't even know why is it taking so long? They've been doing this, like, months now. They planned the worst times to do this. It's like, I thought, okay, maybe it'll all be done by Thanksgiving. And we're still doing it now.
We get it pretty bad
like
over here,
messing
too.
Up the bus stop and everything. It's annoying. Have y'all read Berserk? I don't read.
It is absolutely not a slice of life comedy manga. I see what you did there. Do not corrupt William's soul any further.
I heard of Berserk before.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Wasn't it like
you don't
that
know.
recent anime that people didn't like because the one CG?
Yeah, but you don't know.
What's an action
you don't know.
series, right?
It is, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Is there blood?
There's a lot of blood, but some of the subject matter it tackles, I would definitely suggest reading it and not watching it. But, yeah.
Okay, so penis,
shit's heavy.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Okay, so penis, gotcha.
Okay. Male genitalia.
You know what else had penis in it? Parasite.
Parasite had penis in it?
Oh, remember that one scene where Migi Migi first gets to like Shinichi and like they're just talking and like there's the scene in the gym where Shinichi just turns into a dick.
Oh yeah. You right.
That scene was played for laughs though. And then it never happens again because Shinichi learns. I mean,
that series had a really
Migi
great
learns.
soundtrack. Really great soundtrack.
Yeah. Do I know the only reason I watched Parasite?
Why? Is it because of the intro song?
Because Nate once did a song about it, and he did a cover of the intro song.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
The band that did the intro song is essentially a Japanese version of Attack Attack.
I'm familiar for Fear and Loathing. I follow them on Spotify.
They're great. They're truly great.
I mean, Let Me Hear is probably one of my favorite anime themes by default.
Oh yeah.
Then there's the Noragami
100%.
The Noragami themes. Basically everything.
Hello, the Epic Gecko.
For everything for Hiroaka.
Still waiting for Deer and Grey to have an anime intro again.
Yo, we got us a gecko. You missed all the Toy Fair stuff. We're just doing whatever now.
Yeah, we've been streaming for nearly over 2 hours.
Only 2 hours. Oh, okay, that's fine.
It's a gecko, not a Geico. I'm old.
If y'all got any questions for us, just ask. At this point, we're just here because I'm bored.
Yeah. The epic gecko would like to be filled in with the juicy bit.
Uh, we like dinosaurs, specifically the Japanese giant type.
Yeah. NECA is going to make me broke. Bandai America is back with a vengeance. Fuck Funko. NECA's
Like,
going to make
I
me
don't even
broke.
hate Funko. I'm fine with them. It's just the one thing that annoys me
Same.
when people just like, because I've never seen a Funko collector be angry before. Like they're just
Really?
like they're always just like so happy from what I've seen. Like I never see people in real life looking like at Barnes and Noble or whatever going for everything. They just seem like so happy. I'm like, good for them. But like every time people like that don't like Funko just say anything like, "Oh, I fucking hate this. I'm so mad about it." And it's like, dude, calm down. It's plastic.
That's true. I don't think I've ever seen a NECA and a Funko fan ever bitch.
Like people complain about the Shape of Water one because it didn't look that great, but like that's like the most. And even then, that was pretty calm from what I remember. Like the one comparison that always annoys me when people compare Funko Pops to Nendoroids.
That's a completely
I just
different species.
that you're comparing Tony's pizza to an Italian slice.
I mean, maybe in size, but that's pretty much it.
They're only comparing because of chibis, but like at that point, that's like a face value thing. At that point, you're only comparing because like the chibi. At which point, well, one's a
Yeah.
vinyl figure, one's an action figure. You're also paying like $80 for the one,
Yeah.
whereas you're paying 10 for the other. And also, this one has every license under the sun. This one has video games and anime from Japan only.
Yeah.
You can't really compare the
And
two.
no, not at all. And apparently Devin dated Godzilla because Godzilla's his cousin.
Oh, nice.
The Dover boys were brought up again.
Confound those Dover boys!
But yeah, we talked a lot about Godzilla in the first 30 to 40 minutes of the stream.
Well, that's what they want us to talk about.
Yeah. And that was a lot of fun, you know. Had some good times. He said some things, I said some things.
Hi, Sky Crash.
Oh, we talked about Godzilla fans being upset over NECA not making a King Ghidorah figure just yet. Hello, Sky Crash 8.
How long should we go?
I don't know.
I'm debating on whether I should actually bother editing this and re-uploading or not. Because I don't know if there's really much to like, because we weren't all that focused.
Uh, I mean, you could if you want to.
Yeah, I'll decide later. I'll probably just have this unlisted for a while.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could you could leave the stream up and then make an edit it and just,
Yeah, I'll
have them
decide
together or
later.
something. Yeah,
Anyone,
whichever.
y'all having a fun time?
Or Sky Crash 1 through 7 though. Oh man. I love this lot already.
That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti? That's Italian, you moron. Damn it.
You guys got any questions for us?
It could be about anything.
Like, it could even be about the Addams family from Mezco or something.
Or the animated Adams Family movie that's happening.
Oh yeah, Boss Fight Studios is making Sam and Max figures. That's cool.
That'll be fun.
They finally showed the
Oh,
prototypes. Them look good. My friend Chase
yeah.
loves Sam and Max, so he'll be happy with that.
We got a question, William.
What's the question?
Opinions on Godzilla 98.
Uh, as a Godzilla movie, it's bad. As a giant monster movie, it's okay.
As a Godzilla movie, it's bad. As a giant monster movie, it's decent.
And
People need to stop shooting.
I like Zilla as a monster at least. He was fine. Which you guys
Yeah,
are probably aware of that in the ranking video. Which I keep getting a lot of people questioning like if it's like a power ranking or not. No, it's just like it's my favorites.
yeah.
And like really after
Also,
like the first couple of them, I don't really like hate any of the monsters. It's like after a fair point in the beginning, it's just a matter of like, okay, if I have to put someone somewhere, where is it?
also,
Oh, Insomniac's typing in Discord.
we have to stop complaining about Godzilla 98. It's 20 years old. It's dead and done. Forget about it. I just wanted to say that. Do you think they will make another Alien versus Predator? Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Well, they can do another one and just make sure they do it right this time.
At this point, maybe.
They've only made two of them.
Yeah, and both of them were so piss fucking awful that they should never make another one.
See, but then Godzilla's Revenge happened, but they still made more Godzilla movies.
Godzilla's Revenge happened because they needed to make money.
And they had
They
no
made
budget.
money. And then they made a good Godzilla movie. Alien versus Predator
Wait, which one though? Because
was,
like after Godzilla's Revenge was Hedorah.
yeah, I love Hedorah.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, you fucked up the first Alien versus Predator, one by getting Paul W.S. Anderson. Why the hell would you fucking set that in present day?
Oh, I
It's
just
like, my
remembered
guy.
something. We
What?
forgot to talk about the best figure that was on display at Toy Fair.
Oh, the McDonald's Big Mac figure.
I didn't see that. You didn't show it to me either yet. Was that a thing that
It
actually
was,
happened?
no, it didn't.
Okay. The best one. For Hasbro's Marvel Legends, they made Lewis from Ant-Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I fucking want a Lewis.
You made that very clear.
Dude, you were so mad at me last night when I brought that up.
Like, Will, no.
You are the only one that remembers Chips.
Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I remember it because I was pissed drunk, couldn't pee, and got $75 after watching it.
You were the only one that bothered watching Chips. No one else has seen Chips. I'm pretty sure it ceased to exist after they came to theaters because no one remembered it, and you single-handedly brought it back into existence last night by mentioning it.
Well, Ralph the Movie Maker did a video on it, so it's not totally out of existence.
I forget, is Ralph attached to In Search of Darkness or not?
I'm not sure. I
I'll
hope
look it
he
up.
is.
I'll look it back up again. Because I
What do you
think...
think? Hmm?
Keep going.
Go on. Oh, what do you think on the Predator 2018?
Haven't seen it.
Uh, when I first saw it, I basically just took it at face value. It's a Predator movie. I went to go see it and I saw a pretty silly one. When I watch it now, I kind of just hate myself.
Well, isn't it like a funny bad movie at this point, though? Because that was like one of my friends who saw it said, "Oh my God, Predator is terrible. I love it." And he
That's
said that,
essentially what it is.
and he told me that basically be like exactly what I would kind of a film that I would like just because of how stupid it is.
Oh, it's stupid. It's really stupid. And if you can get over the fact of how stupid it is, you'll enjoy yourself. It's just the last time I watched it, I didn't enjoy myself. The first time I did. The second time, not so much. I don't know why. Eh. You questions as you want. Bum 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 dun 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 dun.
Watch FDR, American Badass.
Watch The Man Who Killed Hitler and then Bigfoot.
That movie apparently came out on my birthday.
It did, and I need it on Blu-ray tonight.
Well, then do it.
It's not out on Blu-ray yet.
Oh.
But Possum is.
What's your problem?
Kong or Godzilla, and do you hate Zilla or not? Zilla over Kong, and I do not hate Zilla, nor do I hate Godzilla 1998. The monster.
Same Godzilla over Kong. I don't hate Zilla.
Yeah.
Though, that being, like I mentioned earlier, how I became a Godzilla fan kind of late into the game because I only really became a fan around 2016. It was more just something I was aware of for a while. So I haven't actually seen a Godzilla film in theaters yet, but I've seen King Kong in theaters twice now. Once for 2005, once for Kong Skull Island.
I've seen Godzilla in theaters 3 times.
Let me guess, all of them were 2014.
No, what?
How many times have you seen Godzilla in theaters?
3 times.
It was 198, 1 2000, and 1 2014.
Wait a minute. My bad. 4 times.
So you saw 2014 twice, right?
No, I saw 2014 at least 11 times.
Okay, well then so you've seen Godzilla in theaters like 20 times then.
No, I'm just talking about movies, just singular movies. I'm not saying how many times I've seen a Godzilla movie in movie theaters.
Saying.
Oh, well, I've seen Shin Godzilla, Godzilla 2014, Godzilla 2000, and I got to see Godzilla 1954 at my local Rando theater, which was really, really fun. And tickets were like $2 because the owner just so happened to have one of the original somethings of Godzilla 1954 because he's like a stuff, and that was really nice. But yeah, that was good. Oh yeah, and I did see Godzilla 1998 in theaters. Which is better, Open Season 3 or Despicable Me 3? I know they're pretty hardcore movies. I'm scared to watch them.
Well, I don't want to watch them. How long should we keep this going?
Whenever you want to quit it, Daddy, you can quit it.
Hey, Rob, want to hear a really good knock-knock joke?
You're going to leave the chat, aren't you?
No. Rob, want to hear a really good knock-knock joke?
You're going to leave the chat, aren't you?
No.
You totally are. You're going to leave the chat.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Type it to me then, bastard.
No, because then the stream can't hear it.
They're not going to hear anything if you leave the chat, you sick maniac.
No, they don't hear if I end the stream. Hey, Rob.
Who's there?
Hey guys, I ditched Rob my other stream. How you guys doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine.
Cool, I ditched Rob. You guys are on a live stream right now. It's all cool. Okay, I'll see you guys later.